Hello, YouTube. Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go.
Hello, YouTube.
Hey guys, how's it going? Another Q&A, and somebody actually decided to pop in early. It's Steven.
And that
So,
this has been a hot minute.
yeah,
Yeah,
and I'm glad to see you back, buddy. So, how
but
you doing?
pretty good, pretty good. You know, work and then getting a new PS5. Obviously, been trying to play some games as well. It's definitely been distracting from the movie watching. So, you know how it is. But I have a
Don't blame
4
you.
out of it. So there you go. Even though
Yeah.
it's for Dolby Vision, but whatever. You get what you work with.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah.
But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I wanted to go back to the topic we were talking about off stream because Steven and I were talking about what I saw last week, which was Imaginary, and that movie sucked like dog shit. Um, we were talking about I would say as of right now for this year, two strikes for Blumhouse. Two strikes.
2 strikes. One was Night Swim, I want to say.
That was first one was Night Swim, and that was the first one I watched in 2024, and that was a rough start. Let's see. Oh, Cam is here. How's it going, Cam?
What's up, guys?
Good to see you,
Oh,
buddy.
Took me a while, but I finally got StreamYard working.
That's good, man. It's good to see you.
Meeting you. What's up?
Hey,
So Cam, this is my buddy Steven. We've known each other for about a couple years.
awesome. Nice
So-
to meet you.
Couple years? Actually? Holy shit.
Yeah, actually a couple years. Like the first time I met you was actually through one of these Q&As.
Really? I mean, I know it was through a Q&A, but a couple of years. Wow, it's been a while, huh? That's
Yeah,
right.
I mean, I never thought that was the
That's
case.
actually right. That's actually right because I think it was 2021 or 2022. Holy shit.
That was actually it was actually 2022. Back in
Wow.
April, actually, April 1st, April Fool's bitch.
So it's almost the April Fool's bitch anniversary since I've been
Basically, yes.
Crazy.
So yeah, that's how him and I met. I've
Mhm.
known Cam for a few months actually, because of Gavin. That's
Mhm.
his younger brother.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Cool.
So, but how's it going, Cam?
Pretty good. Me and my brother saw Kung Fu Panda 4 after school today, so that was fun.
I
Nice.
liked it quite a bit, man. That was actually a lot of fun.
I thought it was fine, but I don't remember. I know I've seen the other three. I just don't remember much about them. But I thought it was pretty fun. So
Yeah, I mean, I had a blast. I mean, I saw it on Thursday last week, and then when I go to see Imaginary the next night, which by the way, fuck that shit, it was terrible.
Yeah.
So what happened was, I go to see that. It's a pretty half full theater, morally crowded for Kung Fu Panda, which I was really happy about. Because I actually got to reunite with one of my buddies from high school. He got to see the movie with his girlfriend, and he liked it quite a bit. And I told him how bad Imaginary was, so I was like, yeah, just don't watch it. It's bad.
yeah, me and my brother saw that. I think we saw it Sunday because last week we got really sick. We had the flu and everything. It was a whole thing. And so
Yeah.
Sunday we saw Imaginary, and yeah, it's horrible. But we had a blast watching it because we were just like dying laughing at so many parts of the movie.
I can't relate, dude. I was bored. Like,
Yeah,
after the first 20 minutes, like, I'm not joking, you Cam. After I saw the first 20 minutes of the film, I could not wait to leave. Like,
yeah, no, it was boring, but there's like just one scene in the middle. I'm not going to spoil it for anyone who hasn't seen it yet. There's this one part like in the middle of the movie with like the therapist, and me and my brother were dying of laughter in the theater. We could not contain it.
well, actually, no one should be seeing this movie. I should say, Cam. So you mind if do you care if I spoil the twist?
Not at all. Go ahead.
Steven, do you really care?
I really do not give a shit. I could really care
Okay,
less
so
about-
basically, here's the twist of the film is actually about halfway through. So the twist of the film that Chauncey the bear is actually a figment of the youngest girl's imagination. Like, only her and the stepmother can see it. Nobody else could. When clearly, you see earlier in the movie that pretty much the teenage daughter's boyfriend, her as well,
see it.
and the therapist seeing Chauncey the bear. So that makes no sense.
I could have sworn the like older sister interacted with the bear. So like the
Especially even the guy that comes over, like, come
Well,
on now, man.
That's
Let's see who's
considered
here.
a twist, even though it's in the title that it's about that. Oh, hey,
Yeah,
Grant.
but that's the twist though, and I'm like, okay, come on, people.
Grant.
Well, Grant's here.
So
Apparently, you're not
I'm
liking
not
the
here for long,
background right now.
sadly. I'll tell you what. I could take the biggest shit in my toilet, animate it, and film it, and it would be for an hour and a half, and it would be a better movie than that.
God, how
Duck
fucking
movie.
bad is this movie?
It's not bad at all,
terrible.
dude.
Anyway,
doesn't
You're
look
really
that
Grant.
bad.
I hate to be that guy, but you're really exaggerating on migration. It's really not that
oh
bad.
no, you have you have the patience of a saint, my friend. Because I'm telling you something. When that stupid little duck started yapping like 5 minutes in, I wanted to bolt out of the theater. If it wasn't my job to sit through the whole thing, I would have left.
Wait.
Migration. It's Jungle Bunch 2 levels of irritation. Okay, maybe not quite that much, but it's close.
Now that's a stretch right there, buddy.
A little bit.
That's a
but
stretch
only a
because
little bit.
you, my good sir, made me watch 20 minutes of that shit in theaters.
Yeah, I let you
20 minutes.
To be fair, I let you listen to it, and also to be fair, that's bad enough. So I will give you that. But guys, I am only going to be in here for about, well, what time is it? 7:26 my time. So you guys got me for about 6 minutes before I have to bolt over to my various plans. So I just wanted to pop in and say what's up. Oh, and also, Luke, I am really sorry we kind of got away from ourselves a little bit at the Oscar stream. We didn't mean to leave you out. In fact, Becca
I know, but here's the thing, man.
She felt really bad about it. She said, well, go on and ask him to come back. It was her idea to get you to come back. We didn't want to leave you out.
I really should have thought about that, but then at the same time, like when you guys were just leaving me out of it, I was like,
yeah,
you guys really just don't care at this point. That was like my thought process, so I just didn't care to come back.
It's not that we didn't care about you. At a certain point, we just didn't care about the Oscars. It was just kind of boring.
Well, I still had fun watching them. Like
I have to admit,
I still had fun.
The Batman bit was funny.
The only part I cared about the Oscars was Godzilla -1 winning visual effects. That's it.
It deserved it easily. Like as soon as I saw it twice within a week. Like I'm not joking you. Saw it twice within a week. And I as soon as I saw it, I was like, and because it got nominated for visual effects as soon as I saw it and people were going live about it, I was like, this is winning. No question. Like I immediately called it.
It's fantastic. By the way, I gotta be real with you guys. I kind of lost interest the moment that stupid John Lennon animated short won, because it was the worst of the bunch of the animated shorts. Because I went to like the little marathons they did of the shorts, so I saw all of them. That was the worst.
But at least Henry Sugar won for best live action short film.
That's true. Wes Anderson finally won an Oscar, and it was the year he decided not to show up.
Yeah, and plus
that's his first Oscar win. I would have imagined he would have won.
I believe not his first nomination, but I believe that that is.
He's gotten plenty of Oscar nods before. I mean, he got one for frickin' Moonrise Kingdom. He got one for Grand Budapest.
For screenplay on Moonrise Kingdom, he got nominated.
Yeah, screenplay. So yeah, that counts. So
yeah. But I'm saying like that's one of them.
I would have imagined he would have won at least one. That's kind of crazy that he's only been nommed.
Let's see.
Yeah. So
actually, you know what? I am mistaken. He actually has won. But has he himself won, or has the film won? That's the question.
Which one was that?
Oh no, this is his first win. It's not his first film to win. It is personally his first win. He won for Grand Budapest Hotel won 4 Oscars, but none of them were for something Wes Anderson did. It was like production design and like.
Oh.
So this is his first Oscar that like he himself has won. Yes, was Henry Sugar.
Yeah. So.
Oh, by
And
the
then
way,
and
my
of course he
theater
didn't have
got
to. And of course he didn't show up, man.
My theater got Love Lies Bleeding, so I'm seeing it Friday. I'm really excited.
I don't know what my theater's gonna get this Friday. Dude, if they got The Boy and the Heron, because they said it was supposed to be releasing back to the theaters in the US on Friday,
Dude,
I
you
might
gotta
see
see it. It's so good. Now, see, I was happy about that.
I'm
happy-
gonna go see it then if it's coming back because I haven't seen it.
It's
it
definitely
won Best
one to
Animated
see on the
Feature,
big
which I was
screen.
actually kind of happy to see. Like,
Spider-Verse was robbed. I'm gonna say it.
I'm gonna have a pretty quiet weekend, to be honest. I'm seeing Thursday because I already got my ticket and I don't want to mess up my A list. There's a movie coming out at my theater called Snack Shack, and I don't know
Oh,
what
I saw
it
the
is.
trailer for that one.
I didn't know what it was, and then I googled Snack Shack trailer. I'm like, you know what? This actually looks pretty charming. It's produced by Ryan Johnson. Like, it has the kid from.
Okay, yeah.
Oh! Back, you demon! No!
whoa, okay.
Calm down.
Relax.
No,
okay,
no,
keep
no.
it chill here.
I'm
Knives
just.
out.
He's
Remember
not a
that?
demon. I just think his movies suck.
Also, he produced American Fiction.
I haven't seen American Fiction, but I'll
American
tell
Fiction
And
is awesome.
But-
like American Fiction freaking rules, dude.
He
It's
also
on. I
produced
think it's on
Fair Play.
Prime now, actually.
It is, and it's on MGM Plus if you have that also.
Oh yeah. Speaking. Hold on one second. I want to preface one more movie that's also on Prime, but it literally just came on Prime not too long ago. For anybody watching this, here, bend me your
He's
ear.
having
Hold on a second. Just for anybody that has not seen this, here, bend me your ear.
What?
Go watch Bottoms, please.
Nah, I'm good.
Bottoms is
I can already
so
tell you I'm
good.
not
I
gonna like.
watch Bottoms all the time.
Oh God.
Hey, so Luke, also since you missed it because you bailed before I could say it, we did it when it was like documentary time. Did you hear there's been a slight adjustment to my best of list? And everybody who's watching probably also has been on my channel. So if you watch Luke's stuff, you probably watched when Luke and I did the best of list. There's another tie in my top 30. I put
You have more than one tie?
I have two ties, one at the bottom and one in the middle, because I had to put it on there. It was a late edition because I was doing a little bit of Oscar catch-up. I'm putting Memory is my number 15, which you know. I added The Eternal Memory, and Memory tied at 15. Because the documentary, because it was
Two
so
little
good.
memories just combined into one.
I don't know, literally it was Memory / The Eternal Memory. I did that to be cute.
Well, I guess temporarily forgettable.
Like that's. That,
No,
like, that's
I'm not
what
talking
you're doing
about the Liam Neeson memory. I'm talking about the Jessica Chastain memory, which is actually
No, I
good.
know. I was making a joke.
Oh,
now.
no,
But,
I made that.
I can tell you,
Liam Neeson one. I said it's ironic this is called memory because I've already forgotten it, and I just got home from seeing.
That's what she said.
So guys,
But-
I got to bounce, but I will see you all. Oh, and I'm also watching that Michael Keaton. Knox Goes Away. It's playing at my theater. I don't know what it is, but it has Michael Keaton in it.
Michael Keaton. So
And then next week, Ghostbusters, Immaculate, and Late Night with the Devil's Son. Also, I'm going to pop a particular cherry. So me and my buddy Austin, you guys know Austin, are going to. I have seen the Lord of the Rings films. I've seen the Hobbit films. I've seen all those, but I've never seen any of the extended cuts of any of them.
I have only seen the theatrical cuts of all the
Me
films.
Same
too.
here.
My buddy Austin is going to pay. We are going to do a noon to midnight marathon at our theater. Oh, we get 20% off popcorn too. Of all 3 Lord of the Rings extended
You're gonna
cuts.
get a hemorrhoid if you sit in there for too fucking
12
long.
fucking hours of Lord of the Rings.
oh
We're gonna do
God.
on Sunday, so
I-
that'll be fun.
Like I have to actually applaud you for actually going for
Yeah.
that, bro. But I could not do it, man.
We have
No,
200
that's a
missions. I should
test
point
of
out we have
pure
215
Strength
minutes.
and will right there.
That is your ass joints will be clung to the chair at that point, my friend.
You're gonna stand up after it's done and just fall. You're gonna stand up when it's done and just fall right back over. Like your body's gonna be like, no.
wait. Let me do role play. I'm gonna do role
We
play.
also, before
like
I
you're
go,
just gonna be
I
like-
also want to point this out. We
Yeah,
have-
that'll be him.
Basically,
That'll
You'll
be
be exactly that. You're gonna fall the next row in front.
It'll be like Peter Griffin. I'm fused to the chair. No, but
Yeah.
That was horrifying to me. I don't know why that episode of Family Guy bothers me so much. It's kind of a horrifying image. Anyway, and then for the rest of March, we have, let's see, we have another AMC Screen Unseen that's a horror one. It's probably going to end up being...
We got Godzilla and Kong coming out.
Godzilla
I'm definitely seeing that.
I'm
Also-
so excited for Godzilla. Oh my
It
god.
looks all right.
Retro review time. Did you guys hear about this? A24 classics are coming back to IMAX for one night only. March 27th, the first one, Ex Machina, baby. I get to finally do it in IMAX.
Get to see that one. Do a retro review, dude.
I believe April is Hereditary and May is Uncut Gems.
Uncut Gems?
It's Uncut Gems.
It's a joke.
Yeah, I was about to say, you called it Uncut Gems.
No, because
it's Uncut Gems.
Uncut Jimmy, baby, Hereditary. Yes, you got me for that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So but then we also are seeing. I'm seeing a movie called Christspiracy. I don't know what the fuck that's about. It's like a documentary.
Oh, God.
And then
it's actually called Christ Conspiracy.
Also,
like that's actually titled.
Also, I'm Christspiracy. I'm also watching a movie that, you know what? It doesn't exist. I'm just gonna pretend it doesn't exist, and then I can't watch it, and it can't hurt me.
But then at that point, do you not exist? You're kind of creating like a little bit of an existence, non-existence.
You listening? You listening? I've gotten your requests. I don't care. I know you want me to get angry. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm gonna have to see this, aren't I? Oh bother. Fuck. Part 2.
What?
Winnie the
Pooh.
Winnie the Pooh.
Oh, I'm definitely.
I have to see it. I have to see it because otherwise I'm gonna get a million emails going like, "Hey Grant, when are you gonna see the second one?" I'm just like, "Fuck
Look,
you."
When I saw that recently, mind you, when Winnie did like fucking insectokinesis and commanded a bunch of bees to go kill somebody, I lost it.
Oh my god, I forgot
The greatest bitch slap
God damn
in
it.
all of movie history, prove me wrong, is in Blood and Honey.
Winnie the Pooh's Blood and Honey. Is...
Ow, God damn it! I slapped and hit my mic.
That slap was like Will Smith wished he would have slapped Chris Rock right at the Oscars. Let me tell you,
there's already a much better horror movie with a scare scene involving Winnie the Pooh. It's called Escape from Tomorrow. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.
Okay, see you, buddy.
the slap I've ever seen.
That's funny. That is so funny. Like, but I can't lie to you though. From the trailers, I think Winnie the Pooh Blood and Honey 2 actually looks better than the first.
It definitely looks like they actually upped the production a little bit. I don't know why they replaced the actor for Christopher Robin.
It's so weird. All over the accounts, like Instagram, like they did a Q&A and they're like, "What's with the recast for Christopher Robin?" And they're like, "Oh, it's a plot twist for the movie."
Okay.
So there's like there's a in movie reason.
But then at that point, they just kind of spoiled the fact that it's a plot twist by telling us to expect a plot twist.
Yeah, they were like, all will be revealed, and like, yeah.
Well, I mean, look, at least there, it's not like lazy recasting. So I kind
Yeah.
But yeah, there's. Let me hit the comments, and I want to show off some stuff here.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's hit the comments. That is 7 p.m. my time. We're finally kicking off the Saw watch alongs in the build up to Saw 11. So look out for that.
11?
Yeah, Saw 11's coming out in September.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, after the success of Saw X, we're getting another one. So,
holy shit. Hello.
Yeah, and then Grant popped in here for a second before he actually came into the stream. Watched Phone Booth. I had a blast. Phone Booth is really underrated. If you guys have never seen Phone Booth, check it out. It's really good. I know you might be turned off when I say Joel Schumacher because Batman and Robin.
I don't think that's that bad of a filmmaker.
But here's the thing, though. If you guys look past Batman and Robin and actually remember the good movies he directed, like Phone Booth, The Lost Boys,
yeah,
and St. Elmo's Fire, like, you know that Joel Schumacher is a good filmmaker. Just stop looking at Batman and Robin.
I actually watched Batman. It's not Batman and Robin, but I watched Batman Forever last night, which I know was Schumacher, and I had a good time with it. I thought the way he showed,
like at least that, like at least what kept that movie afloat is Jim Carrey as the Riddler. So
Mhm.
because I love Jim because I mean I'm a sucker for Jim Carrey. Everybody should know that by now. Ignore that. But yeah, I love him as the Riddler.
Oh yeah, it's like it's
Like
such good
it
casting.
took. I think his version of the Riddler was what really inspired his over the top comic performance as Dr. Robotnik in the first Sonic the Hedgehog.
Definitely.
Because Chris Stuckman had this great quote. I know it's cool to shit on him now, but fuck you guys. Like it's a more tame version of Jim Carrey's The Riddler, and he means it as a compliment. Like that definitely is a compliment that it's more tame, but it's like because it's like you want to see Jim Carrey go over the top and manic. Like whenever you see anything with Jim Carrey, it's like over the top, crazy comedy.
Are you looking forward to Sonic 3? He's actually coming back for it.
That's correct. Yes, and I'm really excited to see him again.
This means
I don't even know if this is a hot take or not in terms of the performances, but I think Jim Carrey's Riddler is more of a Riddler than Paul Dano's in The Batman. The Riddler in The Batman is a lot closer to Hush than it is the Riddler.
But I think they were just trying to. I think they were actually trying to mix elements of the Riddler and Hush to actually make the Riddler, which I actually thought was a really nice touch.
Oh, it really worked. I love the Riddler.
It made Paul Dano's character of the Riddler fucking terrifying.
I think it was a great decision what they did. I love that of the Riddler. But comparing it to the books and stuff, it's Jim Carrey's is a little bit closer. But if I had to pick a version of the Riddler to watch, I'm going with Paul Dano's because
I mean, dude, Paul Dano is he's a freaking genius at his whenever it comes to acting, I still find it so ridiculous that Paul Dano still has not been nominated for an Oscar yet.
I know,
stupid.
From what I saw, he was good on Money, so I never finished on Money. But from what I saw, Paul Dano was good in it. So
it's a movie that gets more interesting as it goes along, and it doesn't try to treat you like you're stupid when it comes to telling you about all the stock vocabulary and everything like that. It doesn't treat you like you're stupid. It tries to do it in a way where it's trying to educate you, but at the same time you're entertained. So that's kind of the way I look at it. It's a good way to view the film and a good way to also start it back over, and then you'll see where I'm coming from as the movie progresses forward. So I'm telling you, man, you should at least finish it. It's a good movie.
I probably will. I just didn't the night I was watching it, but I definitely will one day.
All right.
I think it's still on Netflix. Hey, Jared.
Yeah, it is. And I mean, I already have the Blu-ray, so I mean, it's one of my favorite movies of last year. So I mean, I had to have it. Hello. Jared, get your ass in here, you son of a bitch. Oh yeah, that's right. Hunter is working on a horror screenplay, so. So yeah, congratulations, Hunter. I'm glad you're doing that.
Congratulations to Hunter. I wish you success.
Thank you, Hunter. I agree with you, by the way. Henry Sugar was so good. Shockingly enough, as a huge Wes Anderson fan, I still have not seen it. So I need to watch that along with his other 3 short films that he made along with it. I know the other 2 are Ratcatcher and Poison. I forgot what the other one was called. But yeah, I mean, as a big Wes Anderson fan, I'm I don't know how I missed those. But and MVP is in here, Mr. View with Drew. How's it going, Drew? Good to see you. But yeah, we're not even that far into March, and I've already gotten quite a few titles on Blu-ray. We're not even that far in. So first off, speaking of Jim Carrey, alrighty then. The 2 Ace Ventura movies, and by the way, the good ones. Not counting Ace Ventura Jr. Week because who gives a shit about that?
That movie doesn't exist. I don't know what you're talking about.
It doesn't exist. No, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. I don't even know why I brought it up. Let's just move on, please. But yeah, I love those 2 movies. The first one's definitely better, but Ace Ventura: When Nature Calls is pretty damn funny. Here's a little underrated gem right here called 13 Sins. If you guys have ever seen the movie Nerve, the movie about the social media game where you're doing a bunch of challenges to get money, this is the horror version of that. Like this came before Nerve. This was back in 2013. So and Nerve was back in 2016. So
I haven't seen it yet.
it's really good, man. It's really good.
Oh.
And if Jared's still watching this, thank you, buddy, for recommending this. Kill the Messenger.
Oh, he's definitely recommended that movie a lot. I gotta check it out.
I still have not seen it though.
Oh.
But I wanted to thank him for that though, because I had to get it off of like I had to find it good enough, like like a reasonable price that I would pay for it
With the slipcover.
Yeah, and I found a listing like where this person had like the seller had like a lot of movies that included Kill the Messenger, and I saw the slipcover and I was like, yep, purchased.
Did you buy it separately or get the whole lot?
No, I bought it separately. It's like it's one of those like shoes.
Oh,
kind of
the
ones.
title. Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, so that's how I got that one.
All right. Okay.
I'm excited to check it out.
I like Jeremy.
Yeah, and then I got some stuff from the pawn shop here. So, and they always have these, and all their Blu-rays, I'm not even kidding you, are $5. So
Damn.
I go ham.
Yeah, absolutely. I wish I had found those kind of deals.
Yeah. So one of them I bought was Rock of Ages.
I saw in school.
I mean,
whole thing.
But dude, I haven't seen this film in a very long time. But listen to this cast: Julianne Hough, Diego Boneta, Russell Brand, Paul Giamatti, Catherine Zeta-Jones, Malin Ackerman, Mary G. Blige, Alec Baldwin, who we can't talk about anymore, and Tom Cruise.
Tom Cruise?
Yep. And he actually does some singing in that movie. He actually sings Paradise City.
And it's him doing the singing?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And then we got one of the best rock movies, in my opinion, in Walking Tall.
Oh, The Rock. I thought you were talking about rock and roll, like Rock of Ages. I was confused for a second.
No. Talk about this dude right here, The Rock. And then we got
either the remake or the original.
That's the remake.
Yeah.
Speaking of remakes, the remake of RoboCop.
I can't. I'm sorry, I can't watch it.
I still like it. I mean, it definitely waters down the action a little bit, like same thing we did with the remake of Total Recall, but it's still good. Like, I love Joel Kinnaman, so
I love Joel Kinnaman too, but I don't know, man. It's just I love that original movie, and it's like, it's just also I want to play the Rogue City if anyone's ever heard of that game. I'm pretty sure.
I've heard of that. That one looks pretty cool.
Yep. So then we got Unfriended Dark Web.
I've seen the first, haven't seen the sequel.
I've seen clips of that, and it's hilarious. Dude, this is Darknet.
Some of the dialogue in this film is absolutely, like, atrocious in this one. Like, it's not a awful movie, but some of the dialogue is just laughably terrible. Got Best Picture winner right here in Spotlight. Not the most rewatchable movie, but it's still very good. One of my favorite Clint Eastwood westerns in Hang 'em High. One of his, not his best, because the best obviously goes to Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, but that's one of his best.
I would say my favorite's The Outlaw Josie Wales.
I don't care for that movie. I'm sorry.
What?
I didn't care.
It's okay.
But see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out some stuff here because my brain is not cooperating with me here today.
I love The Outlaw Josie Wales.
Oh, son of a bitch! I did forget a couple. You see, you notice these small details like as you're going along, like you realize you forget a couple.
Yeah, especially when you buy a lot
As
of
you're
stuff.
going, because as I'm doing this right now, I already know I'm missing another one. Like, God, dude.
Cam,
I
have
really-
you have you seen any Eastwood westerns?
I haven't.
Oh, okay.
I don't think I've seen a single like Western period. So
Really?
I think I meant to show this one before I showed 13 Sins because I've seen clips. I've seen parts of this film on TV, and it seemed pretty good from what I've seen. And also, if you ever get girls over, you gotta have rom-coms. You know what I mean?
Right.
If you get girls over, you gotta have the rom-coms. So I got Ghosts of Girlfriends Past with Matthew McConaughey and Jennifer Garner. So let me put this one back in there. There we go. Because, like, I'm telling you, man, like, if you have so many freaking movies like I do, you miss a few. Like,
I'm running out of room.
to see if I know I'm missing a few again, because
I've had to resort to using drawers, my friend, because I have so many. That's not a joke. Well, also, to be fair, because I don't have a lot of shelves, so that's also probably the reason why.
Biggest reason why right there, dude. Just saying. Yeah, okay. I hope and pray to God I'm not missing anymore. Jesus Christ, dude. Anyways.
Mm-hmm.
But again, I mean, this is not technically for like if I get a girlfriend or anything like that. This is not technically a rom-com. But this would definitely be like a good. This would definitely be a good one if you want to watch like with your girlfriend, you know, because it's definitely these are definitely chick flicks, but also have quite a bit of guy humor. Both the Bad Moms movies, so Bad Moms and A Bad Moms Christmas. These are two chick flicks, but they actually have quite a bit of guy humor. So they're funny. So now we can move on. We got 13 Hours, Michael Bay movie. One of his best movies, in my opinion.
I haven't seen it.
What?
I haven't seen it.
It's good, man.
I want to check it out, though.
It's really good. Then we got Mamoru hosted a film of Mirai.
Heard of it. I know Jared, I think, has recommended that movie before as well.
Yeah, he recommended me that one. So, and I've seen it already, but it's just, and I had to get a purchase on that from eBay. So,
right.
Well, this one, dude, when I went to the pawn shop the other day, I could not tell you how happy I was to find this. I was like, oh my God. This is not like something rare. This is just a movie I was looking for on Blu-ray because this is one of those films you really cannot find very often on Blu-ray, which is Equilibrium.
Hey, you actually don't really see that one out a lot.
Yeah, like I don't know. I had seen this movie already. Like,
in my opinion,
it's really fun. Like,
it actually reminds me. I think it might be rare. I can't remember, but Gavin recently picked up. He found Shin Godzilla on Blu-ray.
Oh, yeah, no, that is getting expensive. Yes, actually, you're correct.
He found it for for just a couple bucks. We have a mall by us that has a big old movie store. And he found that there too. So that was cool.
Gone down price, but since Funimation and Crunchyroll, that whole acquisition thing, titles like that are getting expensive, and it's Godzilla, so good on you.
Yeah. So then we got one of my favorite Farrelly Brothers comedies, and There's Something About Mary.
Holy shit.
But also, when I look at this cover, I can't get over the fact that Ben Stiller has braces in this. I just can't get over that. That's just really odd to me.
The scene with the hair that's on the cover. Oh my God. That's so funny.
Yeah. But to quote one scene in that movie, we got a bleeder. Don't take that out of context, people. This movie right here just turned 10 years old last Thursday. So a little movie called Mr. Peabody and Sherman, based off of a little Rocky and Bullwinkle cartoon.
I love that movie. I used to watch that all the time. That was like my go-to like sick movie that I just turn on when I got sick. Like
it's also one of those films that really just warms my heart. Like,
oh yeah, for sure.
It really does. That's a really heartwarming movie. Like, sure, it's got a convoluted story for sure, but if you're really keeping track with it, you find it less convoluted as it goes along. Like, if you're really
definitely,
it's really good. Like,
it is. I really like
one of DreamWorks. I think that's probably the most underrated DreamWorks movie in my opinion. I think it is.
Might be. It's in my top 3 DreamWorks movies for sure.
I need to rewatch it, but it's really good.
It is. They made a weird show on Netflix that's like awful, but like
This one, but this one is absolutely worth your time.
that one's so worth it.
Okay. Next up, the original Mad Max in
Not
the
a-
red case.
But I love the red case. Not a fan of the original. I love the Road Warrior though.
Yeah, because I was about to say, hot take with this one. I do not like this movie, like
I don't
really at all. It's pretty boring for the most part.
and
It's pretty boring, dude.
I just found out that Mad Max was a franchise. I thought the only movies were Furiosa, which comes out this year, and Fury Road. I had no idea that there were movies before Fury Road.
had 3 movies with Mel Gibson originally. All respect to the original Mad Max for the budget that it's on, but I do not like that movie. The Road Warrior is awesome.
The Road Warrior is incredible. Beyond Thunderdome's not terrible, but I think it's better than the first, honestly.
I haven't seen Beyond Thunderdome, but I want to see it. I love Fury Road. Excited for Furiosa. Hopefully they don't fuck it up. But the original Mad Max is actually my least favorite. I just don't like it. I don't.
I do not like it. But next one I'm going to show. I got this because in preparation for the sequel, I think supposed sequel, I can't remember, sequel or reboot, whatever, that is coming out in July. And I'm going to be doing a watch along for it the week that it's coming out and the build up to it.
Okay.
That being Twister.
Oh yeah.
Twister is coming out, and I'm really, really excited for that. I saw the trailer for that when it dropped during the Super Bowl, and I'm like, that looks sick.
Yeah, so Twisters is like it's not a reboot, but it's not technically a sequel. It's like in the same like universe technically as the original, but it's like all new characters.
Yeah, but I think it looks good. I mean, dude, my boy Glenn Powell's in it, so I
Oh
have
yeah, the trailer was fun. The trailer that Twisters I might check out. The original is one of my aunt's like favorite movies, like that and The Crow are like my aunt's favorite movies of all time.
Good choice.
I love The Crow.
Unfortunately, we're getting a remake, which is very unfortunate news.
But we got Bill Skarsgård in the lead role, so I mean,
Look, dude, I get that. I like Bill Skarsgård.
He looks like Jared Leto's Joker.
Yes, he does. Yes, he does. Good take.
But that's a stretch though, because Jared Leto's Joker is actually abysmal.
I mean, he didn't have time to develop in the Suicide Squad or really showcase his personality.
The look didn't make me
but
want
the fact
to
that
see
he
more of
claims,
it.
I'm
Though.
not even kidding you. The fact that he claims he goes method with doing a lot of these roles, I'm like, okay, fuck you.
How
There's
did
no
he go
way you did
method
that.
for
Look,
Morbius? Like, I'm
Jared-
pretty sure he had people push him around in a wheelchair on set.
Yeah, no, that's true. And he was acting. That's true. And apparently, he was acting like Morbius when he was going to the bathroom and shit. Jared Leto's a strange, weird man.
Yeah.
I can't stand him. But
As an actor, he's pretty good. As a person, he's weird as fuck, and I don't like him.
I just don't. But I don't want to talk about that. Let's just move on.
Yeah, we're done. We're done with that.
Otherwise, I'm going to depress myself as we go along. But regardless, next up we got Basket Case.
Oh, is that the 4K from Arrow?
Just the Blu-ray.
Oh, okay. I haven't seen Basket.
But I did swap out the cover for this though, because I love this cover.
You love that cover. I want to see more of I want to see the Henlotter stuff, so I want to check that one out.
And then we got Basket Case 2. And yep, I bought the third one. I just watched the first two for the first time recently. They're both ridiculous, but they're a lot of fun. I've never seen the third one. I've seen clips of the third one, never seen it start to finish.
I haven't seen any of them. I want to see those. I want to see Brain Damage and Frankenhooker.
God, Frankenhooker sounds like so much fun. But regardless, next up is my first Blu-ray from this boutique label called Art Vision Entertainment.
Have I heard it?
Suspiria.
Oh, that's dope artwork. I really dig that.
That's
Look at that artwork. That artwork's beautiful.
That is awesome.
Luke,
Yeah, I actually got this on eBay, so
that's the Korean import. Just want to give you a heads up.
it actually works fine on my player.
No. It's region free, but I'm just letting you know it's region A compatible. But it is a Korean Blu-ray.
But I'm not going to complain though, because I mainly got this for the
No,
art.
no. I'm sure it's good. I'm just letting you know.
All right. Then we got all the new releases I got right here literally just came out yesterday. So, and these are the only new releases I've gotten so far this month. But the next couple of weeks, I will be picking up a couple more.
Okay.
Well, actually, I should say in regards to just normal Blu-rays, because I got a couple more in here after these ones. This
I picked
one
up a new
is
release
the only
myself.
one of the new releases I got I have not seen yet. Ferrari. I still haven't seen it, but I want to give it a watch. It looked good.
It's not that great. Not a good return, to be honest. I good in it.
Can you get in there?
Um,
Hey guys,
oh, Gavin's here. Hey.
he just got here like a minute ago. So
Oh, it's good to see you, man. But yeah, next up, I'll tell you guys something cool when I show the next movie. So that stars one of these people, and that's one on the show. The next one I got is ISS. I don't hate this movie like a lot of people do. I think I actually had a lot of fun with it.
I still have to watch that. It's been on my watch
It's
list.
really dumb. Like
I
it's
thought it was
stupid,
interesting.
but I think it's one of those films that really does kind of nail the stupidity of this kind of story. But then at times it tries to take itself so seriously in other spots, and it just becomes absolutely stupid. But I like it. It's good. Like, a lot of people hated it, and I was like, I don't. Then we got the remake of The Color Purple. I wish I got to check this out in theaters. I think I would have liked it a lot more if I did see it in the theater. But as I watched it on Max, I was like, it's really good, but just, god damn it, I wish I saw this one in the theater.
Yeah, we started that a couple days ago. We didn't get too far in it. Like it was cool from what we saw, but we just were kind of uninterested. That and then like we lost our volume remote, and our TV doesn't have a volume control, and we could not hear really much of the movie. So we were like, okay, we'll save this for whenever that remote decides to turn up, when we can actually hear the movie. But I liked what I saw.
It's good. Like, great performances in it. Now this one was the next one I'm going to show after this one I pre-ordered because I didn't think my Walmart would have it. Same thing with ISS and Ferrari.
Mm-hmm.
But when I go there and when I see videos of it, and people actually add the Blu-rays in there, I was like, fuck. Like, I was actually really pissed. But, but this one I actually was able to pick up in stores. They had it there. This is one of the best romantic comedies I've seen in quite some time. Like, I'm telling you, I watched this in theaters.
But you.
Hold on. Just wait. Spoiler, you motherfuckers.
Yes!
But I could not, like, this was one, like, seriously, I saw this in theaters, and I had a blast watching it. That's Anyone But You.
Knew it.
This is one of the best rom-coms I've seen in quite some time.
I caught it
It's really
during
funny.
the Valentine Encore thing.
I don't want to see it because you know who's in it, but God.
I caught it during the Valentine Encore that they did. I took my grandma and my cousin, and we went and saw it, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed what we got from it. It's not really one that I'm like itching to own and rewatch because I've like pretty much already seen it before through other rom-coms. But I will admit,
I feel like with what they did with it, there's some familiar tropes to it that doesn't work. But there are other times where I feel like they kind of took it and made it really clever to me.
For sure, I liked it. I thought it was a fun movie. Like, I didn't hate myself watching it. I thought the chemistry between like Glenn Powell and Sydney was fantastic, especially.
God, Sydney Sweeney's such a babe. Just saying, guys.
She's mine, dude. Fuck you.
No.
Don't let Mike hear you.
No.
He'll get mad.
But let's just move on. Next up, this is this is the other one I pre-ordered along with Ferrari and ISS. I could just, like, as soon as I realized this was coming to Blu-ray, I could not wait to own it.
What?
I mean, even after I watched it a couple weeks ago, man. Poor Things.
Oh yeah,
listen.
Let's go, dude.
Fantastic movie. Loved it.
Love it.
Curious to see it, but I've heard some things that maybe make me not want to see it. I'm not a big Yorgos Lanthimos fan, but I love the visuals in the film, so we'll see.
This movie is a lot. Like,
Yeah, this was my first Yorgos Lanthimos film. I started Killing of a Sacred Deer, but we never found time to finish it. But I mean, I friggin' loved it. It's one of my favorites of last year. I thought it was fantastic. I can't wait to rewatch it. I loved it.
I might check
again,
it out.
this I need to, but I think this time, I think when I rewatch it, I really need to mentally prepare myself for some of the scenes that happen because I'm like, because when I watched it, I thought I was so prepared because I know Yorgos Lanthimos so well. But when some of these crazy scenes happen, I was like, okay, I was not prepared at all. Like,
I will say it
it
deserved
really caught me
every
off guard with
Oscar.
some of those really crazy scenes.
All
It
right,
deserved every
I'll
Oscar.
definitely be checking that one out because that's probably that and The Favorite are probably going to be the only Yorgos Lanthimos movies I check out because I did not like The Lobster. I really didn't like The Lobster at all.
I love The Lobster.
I don't like The Lobster. I thought that movie was an undercooked lobster.
That's what she said.
How? The lobster.
I was
Okay,
wondering
let's-
if you were gonna mention Poor Things because I saw it today when we went to Walmart and I was like, oh, I gotta get it.
Oh yeah, he's going through
I
his
got
movies.
like
it.
when
I
I
think
like it's even like when I found it, like I was like, if other people's WalMarts have it, I don't know if mine will have it. I go to Walmart to pick up so I got Anyone But You in The Color Purple, and then I got a few more that I still get to talk about. And then when I found that ISS and Ferrari, I was so angry. Like I was really pissed because I was like, damn
have
it, I
you seen
pre-ordered them.
Ferrari?
I could have bought them in the freaking store.
Have you seen Ferrari yet?
No, that's a blind pickup.
It's
Okay,
I've heard
I thought it
decent
was-
things.
I thought the trailer was awesome, but I'm kind of waiting to hear like some of your guys' thoughts on the film before I watch it. So
It's very mid. I mean, actually, no, I shouldn't say no because Luke, you did pick it up, and it is a Michael Mann film. Adam Driver's good in it. The movie's just very dry and emotional.
I'm gonna show those. I will say I did also really quickly. I wanted to bring these up. I bought a Fade Routha Funko and a Paul Atreides Funko from Dune 2 to add to
Let's
the
go,
Dune haul.
Dune Part 2.
Loved that friggin' movie.
He has not stopped talking about it still.
I gotta see the third time.
I'm not surprised, man. But
It's all I hear about is Doom Part 2.
Saw it Friday the 1st and Saturday the 2nd. I saw it 2 days in a row because I just loved it.
I saw it on the 29th of February, so I got to see it opening night, and like even though it started later than I would have liked to, it started at 7:20, and I got done with it about 10 o'clock. It was worth it. Like,
Yeah, my second audience, it's weird. My first audience didn't react much on the first day, but knowing where the film goes, the like second crowd I went to midday Saturday, oh, they were reacting to all of it. Of course, no spoilers,
it was,
but they were
it's
all
incredible.
just reacting. It's just a phenomenal movie.
Yeah, but yeah. Let's see. Next up, this is one of my favorite childhood movies, even though, this movie definitely will not hold up very well, but I still think it's honestly like it's one of those films that requires nostalgia. Even though I obviously didn't grow up in the 80s, but I watched this quite a few times when I was younger. Little Monsters.
Not my favorite Vestron blind buy. Let me put it that way.
Yeah, but I like this steelbook quite a bit. I mean, I really enjoyed this movie. The name's Maurice, and I'll catch you later.
Walmart's been stepping up
How
their
you didn't
game
know,
with
bro.
Steelbook. Walmart's been doing great. with
I
Steelbook.
got 5 of those that were on the steelbook rack. I got 5 of them. That's one. Of
I
them.
love that new Steelbook shop. I'm waiting for some newer releases though to come to it.
There's some new Marvel ones that were previously like UK exclusives, I believe. That was
Doctor Strange,
so good.
Mondo Steelbooks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, some of those Mondo
I'm-
ones are coming, and I think when they come out, I'm gonna get Guardians of the Galaxy.
I have a
That's
lot.
the only. Like, I'm not joking you. That's the only MCU film I have not upgraded to 4K yet. So
Yeah, there's like 4 steelbooks I know I gotta pick up soon. I gotta get Guardians, Avengers, and Doctor Strange. I want to get the new ones for Falcon and the Winter Soldier and Moon Knight. And then I really dig the steelbook for Madam Web. I think that one looks really cool.
I mean, yeah, I would get the steelbook too, just so I can just pop the movie in whenever I want and laugh at it. Like,
Oh, for sure.
because I know some people are thinking I'm crazy for that, but it's like, bro, I had one of the best theater experiences I've ever had in my life when I saw Madam Web.
No one can
It
tell.
was
You can have
just
whatever
me.
fuck you
Like, I'm
want in
not
the
kidding
movie.
you. I've never told this to Steven yet. It was just me and my best friend in the whole theater. And
Real.
we laughed our ass off the entire time.
People can say whatever they want about Madam Web to me, but you cannot tell me it is not entertaining because it is.
I had
Now,
a
I
blast
will
with it.
never
Like, it's,
rewatch
not,
it
but not in the
again,
good
but-
ways, though. Not in the good ways, just saying.
I will defend Madam Web, but I'll save that for another time.
I plan to not watch it again, but you guys have fun.
Well,
You
Gavin, I can't really
saw
blame you, though, buddy.
it with only one other person.
What?
You saw it in the theater with only one other person.
Yeah, it was my best friend. My best friend was with me, and that was really it. Nobody else was there. I mean, I actually saw it a week late. So
Yeah, no, because I heard that movie's fucking awful.
It is.
but when I saw Bob Marley though, it was moderately crowded. So
Yeah, my Bob Marley crowd wasn't too bad. And I saw that, I think, exactly a week later. So
I saw the night it came out. And,
Okay.
people were showing up for that one. So
Let me ask
yeah,
you a question.
yeah.
Let me ask you guys a question. I heard Madam Web's bad. Is it Morbius bad? Is the real question.
Morbius, I
Not
would
to
say
me, though.
Morbius was better.
No, it's
Like
it's
Morbius
like-
is on another fucking level of terrible.
It
Okay,
is way
that's
better
like
than Morbius.
bad. Morbius
is one of the worst, like not just one of the worst comic book films I've ever seen, but one of the worst films I've ever seen.
I mean,
It's that bad.
It's pretty bad. It's a fucking. It's a joke of a movie.
Madam Web is
And I can't
far
even take
better.
that film like that's one of those films where it's like if people are like, oh, it's so bad, it's good, it's a lot of fun. Fuck you. It's not fun. It's really boring. And again, the fact that Jared Leto claims he went method by studying vampire bats like in a cave for days, that does not mean anything. Like it just completely
Oh my!
it just puts me on the wrong side, dude. Like that's just stupid.
Actually studied bats for a Sony Marvel movie? Are you kidding me? I believe him when he says that. I honestly do. He's a weird guy.
No, in my
But that
opinion,
is not method though. That's not.
in my opinion, I would rather watch Morbius 10 times over before even considering watching Madam Web again. So
Do not agree, but fair enough.
I don't even see
But-
how that's possible.
Madam Web is it's probably the worst comic book movie I've ever seen.
Wait, no, hold on.
That
That is bad.
Gavin, just gonna say right now,
Wait.
man,
Wait.
Madam Web is not on the level of Catwoman 2004 though. It
Haven't
really
seen
is
it. I'm
Yeah,
sure
no,
I'm sure I like it more.
And it most certainly probably will never be Fan Four Stick.
not
Oh,
even
it's
Captain
better than
America
Fan Four. It's
1990.
worse than Fan Four Stick.
It is better than Fan Four Stick. Fan Four Stick is an absolute disgrace
Yeah,
to
Fan
the
Four.
Fantastic Four.
Kim, you gave Madam
Yeah,
Web.
but I also want to say, Gavin, like I really just want to say, man, you're gonna owe Madam Web an apology after you watch the 1990 version of Captain America.
You know, maybe
You
maybe
will.
we'll do that
I
tonight.
promise you that. You
No.
will, dude.
I mean, I guess we'll see, but for now, I'm comfortable saying that. Like, I thought Fantastic Four was better. Fan Four Stick was better.
Wait. This is the real testament. Because it cannot be worse than The Crow Wicked Prayer. That movie is the worst movie I've ever seen in my life.
Haven't seen it, so I
I
can't
haven't
speak
seen
on
that
that.
one. Like after I watched The Crow
Don't.
Salvation, I was like, yeah, it's alright.
No.
What
No.
year did the
I
Captain
didn't
America one
hate
you
The
were
Crow
talking about
Salvation,
come
but I
out?
was like, yeah, I've had enough.
I actually kind of like Salvation, but Wicked Prayer.
Salvation's okay, but I easily prefer City of Angels. Like,
Are you guys looking forward to the new one?
Is this the movie you were talking about? the
yeah,
Captain
that one.
I'm adding that to
Captain
my
America
I'm
with
adding
Matt
that to my watch
Salinger.
list.
Damn, Luke, you just got him added to his watch list.
Oh
I
god.
need, I
Well,
need
good
to
luck,
watch
buddy.
that movie.
Don't freaking say I didn't warn you though, dude. It's
Oh no,
bad.
I'm very much aware.
I don't
have
think
to
you
watch that.
understand. When you hype about how bad something is, everyone's gonna want to watch it more. You should have just said it was great, and he would have slid over his mind.
Well, I did try warning that to Jared about a certain movie. He actually watched it and he actually understood like what I was actually like why I was not exaggerating.
What movie?
Have you guys ever heard of a little movie called Thunderpants?
Yes, I've heard of that.
I remember you talking to me about it.
So basically, here's the plot. A boy has an ability to fart. That's the whole plot.
But that So he can fart like you and me, or like what kind of fart?
but they apparently say it's like a condition or something like that. Like it's a bad condition for him. Like he just farts continuously. But here's the thing: you don't know until later in the film that he actually has 2 stomachs, and that is not humanly possible. I'm not kidding you. The doctor even compares, like when he says it to his mother, like to the kid's mother, he compares him to a fucking cow because he has 2 stomachs. I'm not lying to you. I really am not lying to you. Like, if you guys really think I'm lying to you with any of the stuff I ever said about Thunderpants, go watch it for yourself and then come crying back to me.
Actually, you know
You'll
what?
know I'm right.
Hold on. I also take it back. The Crow Wicked Prayer is only the second worst movie I've ever seen. The worst movie I've ever seen in my life is It's Pat. 100%.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Like,
that movie's the worst film ever.
That's annoying, but I mean,
Are you guys looking forward to the new Crow film with Skarsgård? Because now the trailer comes out tomorrow.
I mean, I haven't seen the trailer, but I mean,
Mm.
I'm like, okay. But I'm just gonna say this though. One more thing about Thunderpants, because I really need to finish off these pickups. Here's another thing I need to say. Spoilers, who cares? You want to know how he, like, so basically he gets recruited because he has a unique gift of farting. Like that's fucking unique. So basically he gets recruited by NASA to go up into space. And I'm like, he's a freaking kid. Like for one, it's like NASA would be shut down if they sent a kid up into space like that, like just by himself. NASA would be shut down, dude. And then and how does he get the rocket to go all the way up into space? Farting.
Oh my gosh. That's a
I'm
movie
not
I
kidding
also
you.
might have
Like,
to watch.
if you guys really think I'm shitting you, watch the film and then come back to me and tell me that I was right. Because I'm not kidding you. I am not lying about that at all. I really am not. If you guys really hold on one sec. I got something right here.
Oh boy.
Hold on 1 second. Okay. So basically, if you think I'm exaggerating, or if I'm just talking completely out of my ass, then I have this to say. Yeah. So basically, that's basic. Oh wait, hold on. Trying to find the other one here. Or basically, here's this one. That sums it up right there. But let's just move on because I don't want to talk about it anymore. Otherwise, I'm going to kill myself. Anyways, next up, here's another Vestron video steelbook of Shivers.
I like Shivers.
David Cronenberg's very first movie.
It's weird.
Also, I really like how they put this on the steelbook on the inside. They put the theatrical poster.
I have
That's really cool.
I don't have the steelbook.
Wait, hold on. Oh yeah, and here's the one for Little Monsters. I want to show this off quick. Check that out.
Nice.
That's cool.
Pretty sick.
Wait, we've seen that, haven't we? Little Monsters. I recognize the show me inside. Yeah, come here.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, the like blue guy. He looks really. I swear I've watched that movie.
That's Howie Mandel. If you guys ever watch the game show Deal or No Deal, you'll probably recognize Howie Mandel.
Oh, yeah, I know Howie.
Yeah, there you go. See,
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've seen that movie before. It looks really familiar.
I watched it quite a bit as a kid, so I definitely know it very well. But okay, I did not know. I mean, I knew this film had a Blu-ray right here.
Okay.
But I did not know, beyond belief, this had a steelbook. So I bought it.
Yeah,
Hollow
we've seen
Man.
Little Monsters. Ooh, that's cool.
Yeah, I saw that one at Walmart as well.
Cool steel
I
book.
love Hollow Man.
The one that keeps catching my eye is Anaconda. I think that steel book looks pretty cool. But
Yeah, I
Oh,
was surprised to see that they had that one too.
I'm definitely
Dude,
terrified of
Ice
snakes.
Cube takes an axe to a snake head.
That
Come
sounds
on
great.
now. I mean,
That sounds
even
amazing.
John Voight, dude. Like, listen to this. A little baby bud. That's freaking John Voight and Anaconda.
Yeah, I guess
Oh,
according
it's
to
so
our mom, we
terrible,
have
but it's
seen.
so funny.
According to our mom, we have seen Little Monsters before. So
There you go. But
good.
next up, here's one of the other pickups I got today, and this one is also with Ferrari. I have not seen Suzume.
I haven't seen it.
Oh, I've heard great
I know
things.
some people. I know some anime fans are screaming at me, but I have not been able to find a way to watch this. So
You know, I think it's by the same director as Your Name, if I'm not mistaken.
yep, Makoto Shinkai. So,
Yeah, I like
And
Your
I-
Name. I just haven't seen what's it called?
Weathering with You.
Yeah, Weathering with You in that one.
I love Makoto Shinkai, so I have a hard time believing I'm not gonna love that movie.
I've heard amazing things. So
Here's another one of the Walmart steelbooks I got. That is Mayhem, the 4K steelbook.
Yeah, RLJ.
oh, I thought it was. I was about to ask if it was the one with what's her name? Samara Weaving. I was about to ask if it was
Yep,
that one.
it is. Samara Weaving's in this.
Not mistaken, that came out the same time, around the same time as a similar movie called The Belko Experiment.
Um,
I think so.
I think so. I
well,
think
it
you're
says
right.
2017. So
I think Belko was from.
Belko Experiment. I haven't seen Mayhem though.
I love Mayhem. Belko Experiment I thought was fine. I don't love that movie, but it's fine.
Is Stephen
And
Young
then-
also in Mayhem?
He's the star.
Okay.
Yeah.
You love
But
Stephen
next-
Young. So.
Here's another 4K steelbook, and this is a Screen Factory one that I got at Walmart. So
Ooh.
that's Creepshow, and this was actually my first this was actually my target to pick up, because I saw that this was in stores at other Walmarts, and I wanted to get this film on 4K for so long, but just never found the time for it. But when I saw it was there, I was like, yep, that's mine.
I bought the standard Scream Factory 4K a little bit ago. It look. It's,
Yeah, I love
it's
I love
very fun
Creepshow.
artwork.
Creepshow is really good. And what I was talking about earlier with ISS with a certain actress, I have a cool story with this one too. And it is the 4K steelbook of Wish. I really, really love this steelbook.
It's a good
Here's,
deal.
here's the cool thing.
Like a bitch.
Yeah, I know, but look at that steelbook. That steelbook is really
I love
beautiful.
that I love when steelbooks interconnect with their images.
That they wish they made money on that movie.
God damn it. Let's just move on with that. But here's the cool thing. The main actress of this film at ISS, Ariana DeBose, when I did my pickups, when I showed my pickups all separately, she actually liked my post on Instagram.
Oh, that's
Hey.
good.
Not kidding you, from Ariana DeBose herself.
I was not a big fan of Wish.
I liked Wish quite a bit, actually. I haven't seen it since theaters, but I liked it. It was good.
Totally fair.
It's not like the greatest movie ever, not by a long shot, but it's good. I like the music.
The
So,
music was the best part for sure. I liked it.
Yeah. Then we got Jack Reacher, Never Go Back. I have the 4K for the first one, so I wanted to get this one on 4K. Funny story with this one though. When I got it, the buttons on the original case for this, parts on both the 4K and the Blu-ray were gone. Parts of the button were gone.
Are you talking about the disc holder, the spindle?
Yes.
Oh.
Parts of those were missing, and I was like, and the Blu-ray disc kept falling out. So I was like, I'm gonna do this. So I ordered a replacement case off of eBay, and it looks much better.
I got
So I destroyed that other case, and I replaced it with this one. So I had to get a replacement case for this because I was like, oh no, I'm not dealing with that.
I gotta get me some more replacement cases for sure.
And then next up, also got this one off of eBay as well. This slipcover is actually very out of print. So
Let me see.
Morgan.
Yeah, it actually is surprisingly.
I think I may have paid a little bit too much for this, but it was like about $24, I think. I think I did pay a little bit too much, but I was
That's not
like,
ridiculous though, to be fair.
but I was like, I actually did want to buy this movie, and I saw and I was like, and plus it was the slipcover, and the slipcover is very out of print, so I was like,
think that's a
why not?
five idol, I want to say.
But yeah, I mean, it was like about $24 on eBay, so I was like, why not? I'll get it. But this one, when I saw it had the slipcover, I was like, yep, I have to get this. It was at a reasonable price for me. Deadpool 2.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
I got a cool 2-pack of both movies, and that's the artwork I got for it. I love the cover.
Yep. And this thing actually has 4 discs inside on 4K.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. And it said no digital copies like on the description of it.
But you got a digital copy.
Fuck you, seller, for kind of doing that shit to me.
Now I gotta ask, which Deadpool movie do you prefer, 1 or 2?
1 easily.
I
I
think
just think 1 has a much stronger story. 2, I felt like got a little bit too heavy-handed with the jokes.
I think 2 was way better. Like I think like the first one's like a 6 out of 10, and the second one's like a 9.5.
I
That's
wouldn't go
fair,
that
but
far.
I mean, but I think the story was a little bit more fleshed out in the first Deadpool, but like I said with the second one, the jokes got a little too far-fetched for my liking. But it's still
That's
good.
fair. That's fair.
But I love the hashtags on the discs. So the first
Oh yeah,
disc,
it's hilarious.
so the first 4K discs, new formats rock. On the Blu-ray disc for the theatrical cut, I mean the 4K disc was first 4K disc was actually the theatrical cut. First Blu-ray disc theatrical cut, going strong since 06.
That's true, actually.
And then the super duper cut. The super duper cut on 4K, longer and packed with pixels. And then on the Blu-ray, longer is better. Not always true, but I mean, it's Deadpool, so I mean, it's like, sure, why not?
I actually prefer the theatrical cut of Deadpool 2 to the super duper cut.
I've never seen the super duper cut. I've only seen the theatrical cut of Deadpool 2.
It just adds a cut like extra. So if you're not a big fan of like the way the jokes are, or like you think the jokes are a little bit heavy, like more heavy fisted, the second cut is just like it adds a couple more jokey scenes, and then it like takes out some of the jokes in the movie and replaces it with different jokes.
Wow. I mean, I still want to try out the super duper cut.
Oh yeah, I would recommend trying it.
But now that you tell me that, I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not gonna do it.
It's kind of just a
I'll
different
just gladly
version.
stick with the theatrical cut. So, and last but certainly not least, the pain of being a completionist.
No, don't tell me.
Cam, I know you enjoyed this movie.
I know what it is.
Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
I picked that one up today too.
But I bought the 4K because I'm a fucking idiot. So
I love the 4K artwork of it. I wanted to pick that up, but they just had the Blu-ray and DVD, and I was like, this artwork's pretty good.
I mean, but also this is for completions for the DCEU because like I said, the pain of being a collector.
I love this movie. I will always defend it. My favorite final battle of last year was the final battle in this movie. The one take with Aquaman and Black Manta is incredible.
Like I'll give you that at least. That was really cool. The third act of Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom was actually where the film came alive for me because during those first 2 acts, it was really testing my patience for me to leave. Because I was not only bored, but I was like, oh my god, dude, this is embarrassing.
I was having a great. I think this is top 5 for the DCEU.
Wow, that's a stretch. I haven't seen it though, but I love the first film. The
The
first
first
film
one's
though,
good,
this
but
is
then
a hot take, is my favorite DCU film.
Oh, I love the first Aquaman. I actually like Lost Kingdom more than the first one. I think it takes what happens in the first movie and like just amps it up a bit.
I'll have to see it. I've heard very mixed things, but I love the first one enough in order to check it out. It's
Yeah.
so ridiculous, but it's just, to me, the first Aquaman is just what more superhero films should be like. I don't
Yeah.
care.
My personal
But
favorite
after-
DCEU
but
movie
honestly-
is The Flash, but I know that one's a hot take because a lot of people don't like The
I
Flash.
like Flash.
I like it. But I was gonna say with Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, fuck, what was I gonna say? After watching that in the theater, it honestly made me appreciate the first one a little bit more because my biggest problem with the first film was that it was way too schlocky. Like I thought
I
it
love
was
that
way
about
too
the-
schlocky.
I fucking love the camp value of the first film so
I
much.
love,
Like
I
there
love
was quite a
good
few
campy
moments
comic
where
book
like there was
movie.
quite a few campy moments in the first Aquaman where I was having a blast, but then you got to remember also that there's also a line that you can teeter like when it comes to campiness, but like when it comes to when it comes to superhero movies, honestly, I'm saying with superhero movies, not with like action movies, like hyper violent ones, like Crank, like stuff like that is like that movie is way over the top, but it actually keeps the over the top stuff to a T. Like,
But wait a minute. I feel like with the first Aquaman, to be fair, it kind of established how campy it was going to be from the get-go, even in the trailers to a degree.
Just
I mean,
wait.
I get that, but then it's like you really could have tamed the schlock stuff a little bit more. Like you
Just
didn't
wait
need to
till
go
you
that
get-
far.
Yeah, just wait till you get to Lost Kingdom. There's legit a line that Black Manta says to Aquaman. He says, "First, you steal your brother's throne, then you steal his woman. Shame on you, Aquaman." Like, it's one of the first
Like
things
that
Black
point,
Manta
like
says
that
to him.
point, I think I was just like, oh my god,
The movie,
the
feels a lot
dialogue in
like
that
the
film is
90s,
some of
like,
the worst dialogue I've ever heard in a DC movie.
the movie feels a lot like the 90s era of comic books, which is my personal
Yes.
favorite era. So that's why I love what they did with the Aquaman movies.
I actually agree with you 100% on that. It feels like a 90s film. And yeah, and the CGI is colorful. We're missing
Yeah.
a lot of
Oh,
color. in comic film.
Atlantis looks amazing.
Also, there is some practical effects in the first film. Like the Atlantean armor looks really good, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the action scenes in the first film are fantastic.
Yeah, I
It's
don't
so
know.
ridiculous. I fucking love the first Aquaman.
But I don't know. But like I said, when it comes to like hyper violent action movies, like that's like that kind of over the top, I'm like I can tolerate that. But when it comes to superhero movies, for me it's like you definitely have to draw a line for that and don't cross it too many times. Like there were quite a few there were some times in the first Aquaman where I felt they crossed the line. But after watching Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom, I was like, okay, yeah, I appreciate the first one a little bit more. But
Where would you rank the second one?
it's definitely towards the bottom.
What would be the bottom?
It would be Justice League, obviously. Fuck that piece of shit. Then it would be Suicide Squad, the 2016 version,
Fair.
and then Aquaman and the Lost Kingdom.
More than BVS and the Flash?
I mean, look, BVS grew on me in regards to when I watched the Ultimate Edition. When I
Well,
watched the Ultimate Edition made the film a little bit better for me, but I just cannot stand to watch the theatrical cut. And the Flash I've gone back to rewatch like quite a few times. Like it's grown on me quite a bit.
I would say like bottom tier DCEU movies would be, in like no particular order, would be Suicide Squad, Batman v Superman, and then I would actually throw in Man of Steel. I can't with that movie.
I don't hate Man of Steel, but it's not great.
I hate Zack Snyder's Superman. I don't think he understands Superman at all, and I don't like what he was doing. But I would also throw in Zack Snyder's Justice League. I don't like Zack Snyder's Justice League at all.
Whoa.
I think it's over bloated. Like it's 4 hours long, and by the end of it, I still feel like they accomplished nothing with these characters.
I mean, I don't know if I agree with that, but I see where you're coming from. I think particularly Cyborg and the Flash got a lot better treatment in that movie than the theatrical cut, in my opinion.
I like Justice League more than Zack Snyder's Justice League.
Whoa.
Okay, goodbye.
That is a hot take.
Oh, that
But
yeah.
I
know that.
respect the boldness of it, my friend. I respect you being bold enough to tell me that.
I
You're
think
wrong,
Ben Affleck's
but
best.
I respect it.
I think Ben Affleck's best appearance as Batman is in Justice League.
Okay, goodbye again.
I
only
mean, I don't
thing-
even love. Look, dude, I don't even love Ben Affleck as Batman, but I mean, look,
I
look,
think
okay. Actually,
The only thing I will say for sure is better in Zack Snyder's Justice League is Cyborg.
Okay, at least there.
Okay, that clears it up right there.
That clears it up.
I think
Look,
Cyborg is the highlight of Zack Snyder's Justice League. Oh, and also the Flash Speed Force scene is amazing in Zack
it
Snyder's
actually is
Justice
pretty
League.
good.
But like, I think if Zack Snyder's Justice League was like 3 hours long, it'd be like 1,000 times better.
I mean, I don't know, man. I kind of think that you need that 4 hours for the film.
I don't think it needs to be as long. I don't think we need the random clip of the girl singing about Aquaman after he leaves. I think that scene can be cut.
I mean,
There's
yeah.
just a lot of fluff that can be cut out of the movie.
You could even look, and I'll even agree with you to an extent that hell, the with Wonder Woman, the Amazonians fighting off,
Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf, my bad. I was stumbling for an idiot. Was a little bit, you didn't need that scene. I liked it, but you could argue you don't need it.
I think that scene could work if they just cut it down a bit. Like I thought that scene also went on for way too long.
But here's the thing. And look, and I'll even give you this. In the Justice League, Ben Affleck's Batman, it felt more like his story. I'll give you that. But the comedy doesn't work in the Justice League, in my opinion. 100%.
I think some of the comedy works and some of it doesn't.
Okay.
I think the comedy overall is a mixed bag for the movie.
Interesting. I mean, some
Well,
of the
who
jokes,
knows?
sure.
Certain comedy in other DC movies. It doesn't matter which way you put it.
Wait.
Steven couldn't even tell what actor I'm impersonating.
Yeah, you're impersonating Jason Statham. I know.
Well, thank God you knew that.
Well,
I'm
I'm assuming you're leading up to like a Blu-ray you're picking up with Jason Statham.
That's right. I'm a beekeeper. I protect the hive. So
It just
sometimes I
came
use
out.
fire to smoke out hornets.
You might as well just show it.
I don't have it. It's not on
I saw
Blu-ray
someone
yet.
post. Huh?
It's not out until April.
But that's weird because I saw someone on Reddit post like I guess their copy.
They must have gotten it really early.
Or maybe because actually, you know what? that person may be in a different country because it looked like there was different languages on it, as well as English. So maybe
In the
they got
US, it
it.
doesn't come out until April. So
Okay. But I know you're
Well,
leading
I've been
into a
on a-
Jason Statham movie. I know that much.
But I've been on a big Jason Statham kick after The Beekeeper. Like I've been on a huge kick of Jason Statham. Like I rewatched the first Crank, and that is my favorite of his. And that amongst my top 5 movies of all time. Yeah, I said it.
Wait. Your top 5 fucking movies of all time?
that movie's just awesome, man. I really don't care.
I mean, it has to be the most ridiculous live action cartoon in order for it to be the ultimate
but
camp
at least the filmmakers are aware of that.
No, I haven't seen it. I can't attest to that. I'm just surprised is all. All right.
But like, so there's that. I also just watched the second Crank for the first time, Crank High Voltage. That's awesome, but a little bit too silly.
But wait a minute. You signed up for the first film silliness. Where does where do you draw the line? You know what I mean? Like
that one,
like
I think that one got a little too silly. Like at times, like there were just times where I was like, okay, you got way too over the top. Like even though the first crank is like super over the top, but at least it doesn't like cross the line like so far wide. There were just times in the second crank where I'm like, okay, you really crossed the line there a little bit. That's a little too much.
I'll have to check both of them out, but
But they're really stupid. But it's like if you know Jason Statham and his kind of action movies, I'm like, you gotta watch them.
so
Like,
wait a minute. Okay, unless your top 5 is something that I don't know. I'm going to make a wild assumption because I'm pretty sure T2 is in your top 5. Maybe top 10. I'm not sure. I haven't checked your
T2's in my
updated
top
list.
5. Like,
So would that mean that the first Crank is your favorite action film ever?
no, it's still Top Gun Maverick.
So it'd be your second or third at most if we're going by your top 5.
That's my second.
Your second favorite action film. Wow. Okay, I'll have to.
I know people are gonna say
check it
that.
out.
I know people are gonna say that's sacrilege, but
Well, again, I respect the hot take. I mean, it's not technically a hot take because a lot of people like the first Crank, but that's a high rating. I'll have to check the movie out.
again, I'm not trying to make it out to be the greatest thing since sliced bread, but I mean, like, because Crank is not for everybody. Like, let me
Certainly
just say
be-
that
I'll
it's
tell you
not
that
for
much.
everybody because it is extremely over the top. Like,
I
it's
have to see
very silly.
I have to see this. I have to fucking see this movie.
But also I did recently rewatch both Mechanic movies with Jason Statham. The Mechanic, badass. Like, it's pretty bloody too. Like, he actually sticks a girl's hand in a garbage disposal.
That's pretty lovely.
That's brutal.
That's beautiful. Need it.
Like,
I
I'm
need
not
it.
even kidding you. It's like if you ever watch a movie with Jason Statham, bro, and
But does it,
when he goes
like-
on after
like, do
people,
you
bro, he does
see-
not give a shit.
Do you see the details?
A little bit of it, yes.
Yes.
I mean, no surprise to this though. Like, if you get the details, it's directed by Simon West.
Okay, that makes sense.
So, okay, I think we're just kind of leaving Cam out in the dust here because he has no idea about fucking Jason Statham.
I think I've seen
Well,
like
I mean, I'm
a
aware
couple
of Jason
Statham
Statham. I haven't
movies.
seen many of his movies.
I think I've seen I know I've watched Expendables and The Meg, and I think that's it.
But those are like, if those are like your big stars to Jason Statham, boy, you got off to a rocky start, dude. Because
Yeah.
there's much better movies that Jason Statham is in.
Oh, yeah,
There's also The
definitely.
Bank Job. The Bank Job is actually really good. The first 2 Transporter movies, I just rewatched those, and those are a ton of fun. They're really stupid and dumb for sure. What Jason Statham movie isn't, but at least like they're actually really well directed movies. Like, a lot of people don't give enough credit even to Transporter 2 for how well directed it is. Like, and I checked out one of his lesser known films called Parker, the one he did with J-Lo. Not bad at all.
That's
Not bad
based
at
off,
all.
I think that's based off the same book that Payback is based off.
Not
I
sure exactly, but I mean, but here's a pretty underrated Jason Statham movie right here.
Safe?
Homefront.
I want to check out Homefront.
Save is really underrated too, but Homefront, dude, no one, and I mean nobody talks about Homefront.
I'll have to check it out. I think also David Ayer directed that one, or I could be completely wrong about that. I'm probably did he know, right?
No, Gary Fleeter directed this one. The same guy that directed Kiss the Girls.
Oh, okay. So I got it mixed
But
up.
but you're not gonna believe who it was written by.
Who?
Sylvester Stallone.
Okay, I feel like I've heard that.
Sylvester Stallone wrote this.
He wrote it. I didn't even know he wrote a movie before.
He
written
has
movies
written and
before.
directed movies before. I mean, I think he actually directed the 6th Rocky movie, Rocky Balboa.
Oh,
And
I think
I
I'm
know
in
for
prison.
He
sure
also
he directed the 4th
2,
Rambo.
4.
Yeah, he directed Rambo. Wait, did he direct Rocky 4?
He directed Rocky 2, he directed Rocky 3, and he directed Rocky 4 and 6.
Yep, and he directed Rambo. The
And
fourth.
he directed the sequel to Saturday Night Fever.
Yep, it's
Staying
called
Alive.
Staying Alive, which is not good. But after like
But
when
it
it came
got
to
a
Rocky,
4K surprisingly.
but when it came to Rocky 2, though, I was like, okay, Stallone's a good director. Like,
Yeah, Stallone's a pretty good director.
and he's a good writer too. Like, even on Homefront, I mean, dude, Jason Statham literally beats up a guy on school grounds. I'm not even kidding
That's
you.
pretty great. That's pretty great. Remember, kids, this is what happens if you don't stay in class, or actually don't
Well,
stay in
no,
class.
not
'cause
a
school is
kid.
stupid.
I was gonna say not a kid.
No,
It's a
I
kid's
know it's not
dad.
a kid. I'm making a joke.
I know you're making a joke, but then at the same time, if people don't know what we're talking about, he
Right.
beats up a kid's dad on school property.
Oh,
So because basically they're pissed at the fact that his daughter beat up their son. Like, I'm not kidding you. Like, she freaking like punched him in the stomach and then gave him a kick to the face, which actually broke his nose.
I'm pretty sure. Also, James Franco's in the movie, right? He's like the bad guy.
Yep, he is. Because Kate Bosworth was so pissed about that situation that she calls him to take down Jason Statham.
Damn.
So I mean, even the husband even says like, come on, honey, just let this go. But she's like, no, I want this man dead. Like, because of that, and I'm like, okay, come on now, people, relax.
Women,
Like,
they're crazy, man.
things just got out of hand. Like, and Bliss, you made that shit get out of hand. Like, I'm just saying, man. Like, you made that shit get out of hand. Oh, he just left. But yeah, man. I'm not trying to give away too much about Homefront because I do recommend it, but
Yeah.
I don't know what happened there. My bad.
I was like, did you just leave on me?
No, it was an
It looked like
accident.
for some reason you did. Like,
I will be heading out
looks like
soon,
you
though,
went
but
to
not like that.
press the leave button.
I accidentally pressed leave because I was like checking my battery, and then I accidentally must have exited out like a jackass.
jackass.
But yeah,
but here's I'm trying to think of another good Jason Statham movie.
Meg
Here we
too.
go.
I love
I
that
recently
movie.
just rewatched this one, Death Race.
the remake.
Yep, this is the remake. With
Actually, no,
Jason
wait.
Statham.
Cam brought up your favorite movie of all time, The Meg 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, your favorite movie of all time.
Fuck that piece of shit. It's so boring.
I still
No
refuse
shark sequences happen in that film until the last 30 minutes.
I find that crazy that it's a
Yeah,
movie.
that's the reason I'm not watching it. Like,
Yeah,
ever.
like how can you have a giant shark movie and not have that shit be?
like Cam, you've seen the Meg too.
I've seen the title card my brother showed me, and that was it.
Oh.
That's probably all you need.
But Gavin was the one that had to suffer through it.
Oh yeah, I was not doing that.
But you did sit through Expendables, right?
I did watch Expendables.
I have a feeling though, as bad as the Meg 2 is, Expendables is probably worse.
Well, at least Expendables actually has some kind of cool fight scenes,
But
then
isn't the
again, that's not
CGI
the same
like
one.
really bad in Expendables? From what I've heard.
And
Yeah.
plus, it's $100 million budget, and you notice a lot of the green screen and god awful CGI. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Like, look up the budget; it literally cost $100 million to make it.
I mean, even with that kind of money, how the fuck? Look, Godzilla -1 was built on fucking 10, and they have way better CGI. than that
Like,
fucking
especially
movie.
like when Godzilla's building up for like the fire shot. Like,
Wow, 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 wow. That shit.
That is
yeah,
probably my
like
favorite
that
atomic
shit
breath
there,
breath
I'm
scene
like-
we've gotten.
and I'm like, bro.
My favorite atomic breath scene is actually Shin Godzilla.
Oh, that's a great one though.
That's
I
That
so
one's
good.
awesome.
fucking love it. And I love that it's purple. And I love how when he does it, it's really depressing, like in Godzilla -1. I still prefer Shin Godzilla, actually.
I
That's a
like
hot-
that they treat Godzilla in the Toho movies like he's actually a threat.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
Like-
like honestly, even after watching Godzilla -1, it actually kind of made me terrified of Godzilla. I
Yeah.
was like, bro, like this dude, like if I came across Godzilla, I would try to run and just not stop
Unless it was the
if I was
monster.
just stop if I just stopped like right there, I just piss my pants. Like I'm not even kidding. I would just literally piss my pants.
Yeah.
Because that dude is like, because seriously, Godzilla is a freaking giant, and with that atomic breath, it could kill anybody, dude.
Yeah.
Like
No, you're fucked.
not even if he steps on you or anything like that, his atomic breath will easily kill you.
Yeah, no.
A scary version of Godzilla. Have you seen I think it's from 2001. It's called Godzilla, Mothra, and King Ghidorah. Giant
Oh my
Monster
god,
Ball.
that's my GMK. That's my
GMK.
favorite Godzilla film ever.
It's so good. Have you seen
I
it, Luke?
fucking love GMK. That is like
I have not seen it.
GMK is what inspired -1. And in my opinion,
It's good.
just Luke, hear me out. First of all, Ghidorah is a good guy in that movie, which is fucking great.
Godzilla is possessed by the souls of dead World War II victims of the bomb, and Godzilla is petty. Like,
and
he's
Mothra,
walking-
who you expect to be a good guy, is in the movie. Good girl, I guess. But Ghidorah is like a good fucking guy in that movie, which is great.
Yeah. But there's this part in the movie during one of the rampages, and Godzilla's destroying a bunch of buildings, but he leaves the building intact, and it shows that there's this girl in this building who's in the hospital, and it's revealed to be a hospital. Godzilla stops in his tracks and just whacks right where the girl is with his tail, and then just keeps moving.
It was great. It's like he knew he was there, and he was just decided to be an asshole.
Yeah,
And
like
decided to-
Godzilla's petty in that movie. But speaking of Godzilla, I am so excited for Godzilla and Kong New Empire.
I actually am too.
I think like it's not going to top -1 as a movie, but I love this. Reminds me of the 70s era of Godzilla movies, and so I'm really excited that I think it looks awesome. Like the monster fights look so good. Like especially the new
ready for a hot take?
Oh yeah, I'm ready.
Well, I guess not so much of a hot take, since a lot of people probably don't feel this way. But King of the Monsters, I like better than Godzilla vs. Kong, and it's my favorite MonsterVerse film.
I do not agree with you. I actually think Godzilla King of the Monsters actually kind of sucks.
It's in my top 10 of Godzilla films that I've seen.
I disagree with you, but I love King of the Monsters. I think it's awesome.
I prefer Godzilla vs. Kong.
I get chills at that moment when Godzilla rises out of the water in front of the humans on the boat and the classic music kicks in.
Yes.
If besides Marvel movies, because of course I'm always biased towards those, but if there's any franchise that I'm gonna see any new entry in, it's Godzilla.
Look, my top 5, because yes, and I agree with you. Actually, don't see the anime trilogy. They're the worst Godzilla films ever. But
I watched 2 of them, and they suck.
They're awful. Those movies are awful. I would rather watch paint dry. Luke, have you seen those films? Don't.
The anime Godzilla?
Yeah, they're awful.
Nope.
Hot take, I like the 98 film. I don't care.
I like that one too. I like it.
It's more like a guilty pleasure because I honestly have to acknowledge with that movie, it is god awful. It's really terrible.
Like the most ridiculous steroid junkie Jurassic Park wannabe that had sex with Godzilla ever, and I love it.
Yeah, and even Matthew Broderick goes down to a floor in the elevator and sees dinosaurs, and he's like, wrong floor. And I'm like, bro, get the fuck out of here, man.
I'm so happy we're talking about this, especially Godzilla 98 and the MonsterVerse. So my school did a trip to Hawaii, and I don't know if you guys remember this part from Godzilla. It's one of the first scenes in the movie, but it's in this grassy field, and the camera at the end of the shot pans up, and Matthew Broderick's in the Godzilla footprint. I drove past them on the trip to Hawaii. The ones that were actually used for filming. I think that's the one Matthew Broderick stood in.
Really? So you visited? Yeah. That's cool.
And then, do you remember the skull crawler first chasing with and there was it was very foggy in Godzilla and Kong Skull Island?
Yeah.
Trying to find it.
They also filmed that in Hawaii too.
Yeah.
I was at the spot where they filmed it. So there's me at where the skull is, and then this is the rib cage that was in the movie.
That was such a good moment. The skull crawlers were pretty scary in that movie.
Yeah, so like this scene of the movie, I was where they filmed that because like they have a sign where the I don't know if I got a picture where the sign was, but yeah, that's like the field from afar if it focuses.
It's a little blurry, so I can't really see the glare. But
Here, let me Cam, I'm gonna put you on solo layout so we can see it better.
Okay, but
it's a
Oh, wrong
little
one.
still, but I could kind of see it.
yeah, it's like very high contrast, but it has like all the they
Yeah.
left all the bone remains there.
That's pretty
okay.
cool. And Kong Skull Island, I like quite a bit as well.
Yeah,
I
dig that
really like
movie.
Kong Skull Island. It has enough dumb stuff in it to a point where it actually becomes really enjoyable. Like,
I will say this: some of the best CGI in the MonsterVerse is in Kong Skull Island.
For sure.
right, let's see. Holy shit, dude!
There's
Hey, Mike.
Holy shit.
He's
Back.
here.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Cam. Hi, Luke.
By the way, I saw
The
your
man, the myth, the
4-hour
legend is
video.
Oh, thanks, dude.
That's a lot of
You're my
DVDs.
homeboy, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But
man.
massive
Yeah.
respect for the amount of movies you have,
Thanks, man.
I was watching that instead of doing my math homework, so
which is
Oh,
way better
fuck
than
yeah,
math
dude.
homework.
Fuck yeah.
Hey Cam, I really just want to say this really quick since you brought that up. Who gives a shit about math? Wait, what the hell? He just
Wait, what?
he's going.
I think it crashed or something like that. What the fuck?
Oh shit! Let me see.
Have you guys
Battery.
heard
Not
of the,
you, not you, Steven.
No, not that. I'm trying to charge my phone because it's about to die.
Oh, what were you saying, Cam?
have you guys heard of the like it failed on like ABC, but have you guys heard of the like Inhuman show that Marvel made a couple years ago?
Oh yeah, no, that thing that flopped so hard that everyone forgot about it. That's hilarious.
I was also
All right,
at
let's see, hold on.
multiple.
My bad.
Yeah, no
What the
worries.
hell happened, dude?
I had to log in because I'm using a different browser. So. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I had to log into StreamYard.
I thought for a second your computer crashed. Like,
Nope. Mm-mm.
Like, because
That was
sometimes, like, whenever that kind of stuff happens, like, where people just, like, go, and then it's just, like, wait for a few minutes, wait,
Yep. Mm-hmm.
pop back in, I'm like, did your computer crash? Like,
Nope.
See, please work. Thank God. Fuck yeah, we're still in business. All right.
Business.
craziness. But,
Business.
but Mike, I was gonna tell you something. I told this to Cam and Steven a little earlier. On my pickups for today, I did them. I did them all separately because I wanted people to see the covers. Because I felt like people were kind of getting tired of just seeing the spines, you know. Like, so I did that. I showed for ISS and Wish. Guess who liked my post?
Who's that?
Ariana DeBose. I'm not
Nice,
even kidding
man.
you. Ariana DeBose herself.
I just
Nice.
wish that movie made money.
God damn it.
I know. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be
Well, I mean,
her.
no,
This
it's
is
like
so
that's good,
funny.
though. I mean, I kind of
Because
wish
the
it did too.
title and the bombing, it's perfect.
I mean, yeah, I get that. I mean, to a certain extent, but
No disrespect to you, Ariana. No disrespect.
I mean,
I just wish that the movie was better.
I haven't seen it. I heard it was not that great.
It
I
was
mean, I
okay.
liked it, but I mean, I think it's one of those films where it's like I really don't care what people think about it. It's like you love it, you hate it. It's like whatever, man. I don't care.
Yeah.
Like,
I just know that towards the end of this year was not a good period for Marvel. Like the Marvels flopped.
Marvel bombed horribly.
Like that was
Yeah.
like a dumpster fire. Yeah, I still saw it in theaters for some retarded reason.
I waited for rental, but I still regret paying $20 for it. Sorry, Cam.
Somewhere around here. Oh yeah, I picked up the Steelbook for my
Hey,
Lighting
Cam, guess
horrible.
what,
But
buddy?
I did picked up the Steelbook for the Marvels.
That's a nice
Hey.
looking book, honestly.
we're matching, buddy.
Oh yeah, I love this artwork so much.
I love the color tones to it. Like,
Oh,
You
same.
what I want that's really out of print? The original Guardians of the Galaxy Blu-ray cassette steelbook.
Oh my god, that it's
oh,
so
dude, that
good.
steelbook is so out of print. Like,
Speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy and Steelbooks, though,
Look, I didn't think I could get the Breaking Bad barrel. I'm gonna get the fucking Guardians Steelbook.
Mm.
I'm
But speaking of Guardians of the Galaxy and Steelbooks, did y'all see that Walmart is re-releasing the Mondo
yeah,
Steelbooks?
Cam was
Yeah,
mentioning.
I cannot wait
did.
for that. I cannot
Get
wait
in
for
there.
that.
So
100%.
fucking rad. Doctor Strange, I need that one, and the same thing.
That
with
one's
Guardians,
so
'cause-
good.
Oh my god!
But
I have the book. I have the original Steelbook of it. That doesn't come with the 4K, the original Steelbook. But I don't know, because I don't love Doctor Strange. But I mean,
I do.
Steelbook's rad though.
Put it in your,
I think
you
it's
put it in
awesome.
your top 5 MCU films, which is insane.
I think this is a hot take. I prefer Multiverse of Madness to the original Doctor Strange.
I used to, I don't anymore. I don't really care.
I prefer
Yeah,
the first.
same with me. Same with me.
don't know why,
honestly.
I just like-
Honestly, I always preferred the first one.
It's
Like,
probably a Sam Raimi thing. I just love Sam Raimi, but like I don't know. I like to
But,
Doctor Strange
I
Multiverse
was
of Madness
gonna.
more.
I know that in your collection video, Mike, you mentioned
Mm.
that you said the Sam Raimi stuff you liked. Here's my thing.
Yes.
Outside of the zombie Strange and a couple of dark moments, I barely felt Raimi in that movie.
The music note fight,
Music No Fight, incredible.
that was fucking all Sam Raimi.
That was okay. Look, that fight was great with him and the Ultimate Strange.
And then
but
also like the bit where Wanda's like chasing them around the Sanctorium. That was fucking all Sam Raimi.
Oh yeah.
But,
Like that shit's rad.
yeah.
Like-
And also like the swirling shots, whatever, of like the door shutting. That was all Sam Raimi, straight out of Evil Dead 2.
you could
Well,
also-
even like when the Scarlet Witch crawls out of that mirror, looking like one of the demons from Evil Dead, I'm like, that is so
Just
Sam Raimi right there.
okay, but to be fair, just because it's like kind of horror-ish, I mean, does it count as enough of Sam Raimi? Is what I'm arguing. Like, is there enough?
I think it still counts. Like,
I mean,
it's got a really good
definitely-
horror aesthetic to it. Like,
It's definitely not the Kevin Feige side of the film where it's like Kevin Feige kind of just like came in and said, "Put this in," and not Sam. And then that was definitely more Sam Raimi
Also, I'm
putting
just
his magic. But
well, Chavez is the most bland character in all.
yeah, yeah.
So boring.
She
honestly,
was actually supposed to be introduced in No Way Home, and she was going to be the one to open up the portals to like Toby and Andrew and all that. But then because of like COVID and everything happening, Doctor Strange was coming out after No Way Home, so that's why Ned has like Doctor Strange powers.
You know what? I'm actually kind of glad that they introduced her in No Way Home, because if she got more screen time than anybody else, it kind of would have diminished the value of No Way Home. Not
Yeah,
gonna
I
lie.
don't think America Chavez would have really worked with that movie.
No, it would not. She would not.
no
have
one, no.
agreed. Yeah.
No.
But
I love it. I love when you said, oh, Toby and Andrew coming back, but I like it because of Toby and Andrew.
could you?
Oh,
could you
since we
imagine
mentioned
that?
Evil
Holy
Dead,
shit.
I know this is a hot take, but Evil Dead 2 is my least favorite of the franchise.
What?
Evil Dead 2.
Excuse me?
My
Really?
all-time favorite is Evil Dead Rise, and my second favorite is Army of Darkness. Then it would go the
Okay,
remake.
yeah, we're
Wait,
good. We're
wait,
good.
wait,
We're good
wait. I like
Army of
Evil
Darkness.
Dead Rise, but it's like not even my favorite.
It's
I mean,
special to
I
me
mean, I'm
because
gonna be
Evil Dead
honest with you,
Rise
man.
came out on my birthday, and I went to see that on my birthday, which was really fun. But my top 3 is Evil Dead Rise, Army of Darkness, the remake, and then it goes the original, then Evil Dead 2. I didn't really like Evil Dead 2 all that much.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I mean, Mike knows this because we watched all the Evil Dead movies together.
Yeah.
I love every single one of them. Like Evil Dead
Same.
is one of my all-time
I
favorite
like all of
franchises.
them for the most part.
Like I love all of them. Like I love that original film. That original film is a classic, especially with what they had to work with. Evil Dead 2,
definitely.
that's my favorite one. Swallow this.
Yeah.
Freaking kills a demon that way. Army of Darkness is just a classic in regards to campiness.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's a groovy time. That's basically what it is. The Evil Dead remake, though, I really came around on that one like last year. I watched it about 4 times
Damn.
last year. Like I was like really getting on a kick with that one. And then after I watched it again, like the most recent time I watched it, I was like, damn, dude, I really was sleeping on this one.
That and the
It
Dawn
still,
of the Dead
it
remake.
honestly still is my least favorite Evil Dead movie, but even still saying it's my least favorite is like not saying a whole lot though, because it's still fucking awesome.
I wouldn't call it least favorite for me. I would actually put it probably in like maybe a second or third-ish place, which is a little high, but that's where
No,
The
that's not
first
high at all,
time-
because I mean, even if you have that as your favorite, I'm not gonna be mad at you for that,
Yeah.
because it's like
Still
they're
fucking
all
rad.
great. Like whichever one you have as your favorite, I'm okay with. Like,
But I will
The
say
first-
that what
Go ahead.
people don't appreciate is the amount of fucking practical effects that is in that remake.
Mhm.
the
More so than
practical
Evil
effects
Dead
in
Rise.
that film are just fucking amazing.
Like that
But,
arm cutting scene with that I forget what you call that thing. It's like that little that like that electric saw. You know what I'm talking about?
Chainsaw, yeah.
Yeah,
Not
the chainsaw.
chainsaw, but it's like an electric chainsaw. You know what I'm talking about? Where she's cutting off her arm.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah, it was
chainsaw.
like a weird kitchen utensil. It was like a mechanical
that's-
like bread cutter.
Oh, that thing. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah. I saw like a
Oh.
little behind the scenes thing on YouTube. That was all practical. They just added like maybe a little bit of extra color to make it look goopier. But yeah, that scene was rad.
That's really
Yeah,
rad.
and
Swallow
and then-
this.
and then Evil Dead
No,
Rise.
feast on this motherfucker.
Yeah, and then Evil Dead Rise. That movie honestly really does send chills down my spine. Like
Yes.
honestly, I think that's the
It-
creepiest one of the entire franchise.
Look, it's good, but it's kind of gone down for me a tiny bit. A tiny
And
bit.
That's
I
fair.
think-
I mean, I don't blame you.
I think that the mom was the best Deadite because it added an entire new level of personal stakes to it. Because like the kids didn't know
Well,
what to
even
do because
sitting
it
in
was
like
their
this high
mom
complex
outside of the
apartment
door.
was like really adding the stakes. Like,
I love the apartment setting. I agree with
like
that.
the apartment.
They could have
like I
done
said, dude,
more with it though. It's mostly confined to the one apartment room.
That is true.
But,
Yeah, but I mean, but what I like about that is the fact that you set it in an apartment complex is basically adding all of the stakes to basically what could possibly happen. Like
Well, right,
instead
but
of it
what
just
I'm
being the
saying is-
typical setting of a cabin in the woods like it was for the first two films and the remake. So
No, I agree with you, but my whole point is that I want more of the apartment exploration because it's mainly just majority of the first act, apartment room, second act, third act, like last 20 minutes is the garage. And then
Yeah.
not much of it. in between.
yeah. Like
The
speaking of the
garage
garage,
sequence is
though,
amazing. I'll say that. The
we're talking
parking
about
garage-
the wood chipper.
Yes,
that was amazing.
that was
dude.
My ranking of those movies.
Basically, this is all I got to say about that. So much blood. Like,
that was just such an intense moment right there. I
like and bro, like that. If you guys don't know me personally, when it comes to horror films, I am a gorehound. So like, if you sign me up for like a gore fest of a horror film, I'm like,
But if
I'm
you
all
really
in.
think about it, Rise was actually pretty tame compared to like the Evil Dead 2013, though. That's the one.
Yeah.
gripe I have.
Yeah.
Yeah, I want to
But,
mention that.
but I
because-
would say in regards to the rest of the franchise, though, it's pretty hardcore with the gore. Like,
Yeah.
But I do want to say,
but compared to the remake,
2013
yeah,
movie-
it's pretty tame. But I'm saying compared to the rest of the franchise,
Mhm.
Right.
But with the 2013 movie, me and my brother, that was
especially with
actually,
Army of
Oh,
Darkness.
Luke,
Like,
Luke.
the 2013 one was the first Evil Dead that me and my brother watched. Because that one was, I think, free on Prime or not free on Prime, but it was on sale. And so we watched it, and about halfway through, we were like, "This is like really gory," and we were surprised. So we take a little break from it, and I realized I accidentally got the unrated version of the movie. I didn't realize I did until like.
Oh no, that
halfway
wasn't an
through.
accident. That was just a great mistake.
And then I was,
Mhm.
and so like after the lady cut off her arm, we were like, "What the heck is happening?" And then I'm like, "Oh, this is the unrated version." Whoops! And then we finished it, and we loved it.
That's awesome.
That
And
was
then
the
we
best
went back
mistake
and watched
ever.
the previous 3 movies, and then we went and saw Evil Dead Rise opening night for our birthday, and it was so fun.
Oh,
That is
nice.
awesome.
I got
But
to
my
see,
ranking of those would be top one, probably Army of Darkness, because that's the one I've rewatched the most.
I would
Love
agree.
Army
because
of Darkness.
Literally,
That's my
I swear, every single time one of my friends comes over, we have to watch it just because it's like our big guilty pleasure. It's like
I
we
don't
just
feel
laugh
guilty.
at
That movie
It's
it.
isn't really a
ridiculous.
guilty pleasure though. Like that's just a good time.
Well, and no, it's a guilty pleasure just because of how much fucking fun we have. Like in the sense of like something like The Cat in the Hat, how it's technically a bad movie, but you laugh your ass off watching it. That's like our guilty pleasure. We just
Oh yeah,
like,
when my friends come over, we watch horror movies the whole time. Like that's all we
Oh.
do.
yeah, that is
I
that is
have
kind of
to.
fun.
I have to get my best friend over. And we have to watch a horror movie. Like
What's your number 2?
Number 2, probably Evil Dead 2, because that's the second one that I've seen the most times, like second place, and
Maybe
also because
Evil Dead 2 or
it's
the remake for me would be number 2.
easily
Well,
for me, Evil Dead 2.
3.
Evil Dead 2 is my
is-
least favorite Evil Dead. So
Right, yeah. Number 3 would be the remake for me, just because I fucking love what they do with that movie. Number 4, Evil Dead Rise. It swaps back and forth with the remake for me, but like I fucking love both of those movies. And also I love the original, but it's my least favorite actually.
You know, your
Here's how
rank
it goes for. Go ahead. Sorry.
pretty similar to mine because
Mm.
the only thing that I would maybe there we go. The only thing that would maybe swap out is the placement of two in the remake for number 2. But even then I'm like undecided on that. So yours and ours is almost the same, I would say.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, but
Okay.
for me, I mean, my number 1 is like no question about it, it's Evil Dead 2. That's easily my favorite. Like,
Okay.
like that one's like the staple right there. Number 2 would be the original Evil Dead. Like,
Okay.
I'm just really fascinated with what they had to work with like the low budget they had, and what they were able to pull off. Like, really fascinated me. So, it's like that's even especially for young like when it comes to young filmmakers, because shout out to Jacob Hubbard. That was a film that's like really inspiring to him. So it's like I could see that, like especially for the film's very low budget. So
Do you know how many Evil Dead knockoffs, wannabes, and inspired films the original is inspired? In Italy, especially. Holy
Mhm.
shit.
Giallo is 100% like Sam Raimi inspired. Holy shit.
the only Giallo film I even like is Suspiria. That's really it.
I don't know if I consider Suspiria Giallo, though. For me, I consider Giallo Black Glove, Murder Mystery, Killer. That's where I'd consider Giallo for
Well, there's also Deep Red and Tenebrae.
those are definitely Giallos.
I did not
And
like
those
either
I
one of those
prefer to
movies.
Suspiria. And those I prefer to Suspiria, actually.
I do not like either one of those movies, Deep Red and Tenebrae. I do not like either one of them. Suspiria, I love the original Suspiria. Like, I absolutely love it.
I
But
love
Tenebrae and Deep Red, I did not like whatsoever. I thought they were really just like they bored me. Like, I don't know what else to say, man. They just were not my kind of movie.
Oh, also, we completely forgot to mention it when we were talking about the Marvel Steelbooks. There's also a Black Panther one among the Avengers.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah,
the,
there
yeah, the Avengers, Doctor
Oh,
Strange, Guardians.
I
Oh,
completely
Yeah.
forgot about that, but I love that
out of the
Steelbook.
MCU.
Yeah, it is
Yeah.
rad.
It's pretty cool. But,
But you don't think the selection's kind of random?
It is a really
yeah. I
No,
think it's
because
actually-
those were the Mondo Steelbooks that came out before. So
Yeah,
not
but
really.
Okay, but
Yeah,
why
so
would
they're
Mondo
basically
do that?
re-releasing them.
Yeah, they're just re-releasing them with 4Ks.
But I
Yeah.
love Black
But,
Panther. Killmonger is the second best MCU villain.
That's actually, I would put them up there for sure because I think that
Third
they
place
do
is
with
Thanos.
okay, look. The thing about Killmonger is the effect of what he does in the movie is better than what he actually is in the movie.
Yeah.
It's like that's
For
what I
sure.
would say because like what he does he accomplishes because of how that movie ends. They literally say like what Killmonger was trying to do. He was trying to change the country to be more open to the rest of the world. And I think that is really, really good writing.
And if you like think about it, Killmonger caused the death of T'Challa because they needed the heart-shaped earth to save him, but Killmonger burned all of them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I was gonna go back to finish my Evil Dead ranking because I only just got through one
Oh,
or
yeah.
two.
Oh my.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
It's fine. This is a freaking Q&A, so it's not a big deal. If this was like a solidified like one topic, it's like okay, let's get back on track. But this is a Q&A, so let's just move on. So number 3 for me, like I I think honestly for me, 3 and 4, like on my ranking, can be a toss up depending on what day you ask. My number 3 is Evil Dead Rise. Like
Okay.
that, even though I do think the film does take a little while to get going. But
Yeah.
once it really gets going, it's like full-fledged from then on out. But the reason why I think I put that one higher is because I think because like I said, that one gives me a little bit more chills. Like I kind of felt like they really upped the nightmare factor to it, like what was really supposed to make the Evil Dead franchise scary
Fair.
and not just campy stuff. So, but again, that's just my
I think there's actually a pretty good balance between a little bit of camp and some creepiness to it. So
but there's a lot more of a nightmarish factor to
Yeah.
Rise. So
Mhm.
to be fair, the scene with the eyeball is a little hokey the way they play it out, where he just
but also
swallows like
dude, that Evil Dead Rise will make you never want to look through a peephole ever again.
Yeah.
Like,
I've
oh my
actually
God,
been
like that
too
that
scared to.
scared me. Like
My friend wanted me to look through a peephole when we were in our hotel for Hawaii, and I refused to because of Evil Dead. I was like, I don't trust it anymore.
I'm not
yeah,
mad.
I can't blame you, Cam. I can't blame you,
fuck with
buddy.
that anymore, dude. Nah.
But then number 4 is Army of Darkness.
Okay.
I mean, again, even saying this is lower than the
it's not
others,
saying much.
because I love this franchise.
Yeah.
Like this is one of my even depending on what day you ask, this might be my favorite horror
Really?
not just horror
It is my
franchise,
favorite
but maybe
horror franchise.
franchise of all time. Like,
It is my favorite
Great
horror
favorite?
franchise just because.
because like they're all consistent. Like none of them are bad. Like
Yeah, I mean,
They're all
I
awesome.
think it's the most consistent franchise. Just because, I mean, I love Scream, and I think they're all good actually. But
the only
I
Scream
think-
movie I don't like is Scream 3. That's really it.
I actually like Scream 3. I think
Same.
it's a fun enough movie. But honestly, it's just like,
It's the weakest in the franchise.
yeah. I'd say Scream 4 is actually, but like,
What?
yeah,
Scream
I
3 and 4
like
swap
Scream
around.
4, but Scream 3 was just like, what the fuck am I watching? This is so boring.
I will take
I
Scream
like
3 and 4
Scream 3.
over 5 any day of the week.
okay. I like 5.
Fair
and 6
enough,
a lot
but I
more.
mean,
My
I
top
never prefer 5
five-
over 4.
Or my top
Honestly,
3
I
for
don't know.
Scream is the original, 6, and 5. Scream 5 was my first ever horror movie that I saw in theaters, so I have a little bit of bias to it, but I just love it.
Well, Scream
There's-
6 is actually the first ever R-rated movie that I saw in the theaters, so there's that.
That's fair enough right there. But I guess we'll go around the table and just rank the Scream movies. So I'll go
Yeah.
first. Obviously number 1 is the first one. You can't get better than that. Then for me it would go Scream 6. That's no question about it, my favorite sequel. Like,
It is the best sequel.
facts. Then sorry, Steven, going with Scream 5. I love Scream 5.
Same. Love it.
That one I think I've watched that one a little bit more than 6, but because of my theater experience with 6, I'm a little bit more biased towards that one. So, because I had like the best theater experience I've ever had in my life was with Scream 6. So that's kind of why I'm a little bit more biased towards that one. But regardless, then I would go Scream 2. Yeah, I love Scream 2.
I love
Scream 2 is great. Scream 2 is
I
great.
do. I love Scream 2.
But that low?
Like, but even then, though, for me, that's still not saying like a ton. Like, because let me just clear this up. 1 through 4 in my ranking, I absolutely love. Like, I love those. Like, I love Scream first one, 6, 5, and 2. Like, I love those movies.
Mm-hmm.
So my number 5 is Scream 4. I like Scream 4, but the lighting is some of the most distracting lighting ever. And it just bogs the film down for me.
Agree that movie looks like it's smeared with gasoline. 100%.
Something about Scream
And easily
4
my least favorite
just feels
Scream 3. I just don't like
off
Scream 3.
to it. Something about 4 just feels off to me. I don't know why.
Yeah.
We'll be right back in
You
just a second.
can't go next because my ranking's gonna be a little bit of a hot take.
Oh.
But I think we'll save yours for last because I'm gonna move here for a second so I can get in a better position since my phone's about to die. But I'd say Mike, let's start with you, man.
All right. My number 1 easily is the original. I mean, that's like the classic. I'd say they're really the only one that's even perfect. Second, I think I gotta go Scream 6 just because of how much fucking fun I have with that movie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Number 3 is Scream 2. I've rewatched it a lot. I think it's actually the one of the franchises I've rewatched the most, and it used to be my favorite of the series. But yeah,
That's
number
fair.
4, Scream 5. I think it's rad. I don't love how they kill off Dewey because he's not that stupid, but whatever. And then
I cried like a baby when Dewey died.
Mm,
Dewey was my favorite
Me too,
character.
so you're not alone.
yeah, Dewey was my favorite character too, bro. But freaking yeah, they shouldn't have taken him out like that. But yeah. Anyway, number 5 is Scream 3 for me. I have fun with it. It still has like that 90s cheese, even though it came out in the 2000s. And I like the twist reveal and that it's like the only movie in the series that has one killer, even though it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense how there was just one the whole time, but whatever.
It really doesn't.
Still great.
Yeah, but then my least favorite is Scream 4, and I'd say what Cam said, something about it doesn't like just feels kind of off, and I kind of hate the whole third act with the hospital, but
I
Yeah.
mean, I like the twist with Jill.
I like it. I think she's
like
a really
that
good
twist,
killer.
but with Rory Culkin's twist, that twist can kiss. my
Yeah,
ass.
I think Jill, whatever is that her name?
Yeah,
Jill.
Yeah, Jill. I think she's like one of the best ghost faces. It's just I don't think that
Like that was like the type of Ghostface reveal that like that's a Ghostface reveal that really keeps you guessing. Like
Mhm.
until we actually get the reveal, because it's like her out of all the ghost faces that have ever been revealed, like that's the one you would least expect.
Yeah,
Like,
for sure.
because
And
she
I
was
feel
like the new final girl for the series, and then I was like,
Yeah.
no,
yeah, exactly.
she's the
So, like,
killer.
so then when they revealed that she's Ghostface, I was like, oh,
It
They're really
works
gonna go this
perfectly as a
direction.
reveal,
Yeah.
I think.
and
clever.
she's
Clever.
genuinely like one of the best of the series. It's just I don't
Yeah.
think that the movie's as good. And
But when
also,
it came to
it
Rory,
feels like
but again, when it came to Rory Culkin's reveal, I was like,
Mhm.
okay, you lost me.
yeah, Rory Culkin, I'm not a fan of. I don't like the third act, and then also, the lighting is atrocious. And also, I honestly feel like they didn't try to recapture what they were doing with the first 3. It just feels like, like an average day slasher, and that's not what Scream is.
It's just a
It's supposed
slasher
to
with
be
Ghostface
poking
in
fun
it.
at basically modern day slashers. Like,
Yeah, and it is, right? But it's like it just didn't.
but it didn't do it in a
Yeah,
clever way
yeah.
like the first film did it.
Yeah, exactly. It didn't feel like
Or even
it
poking
was a
fun at
Scream
equals
movie.
like Scream 2 did.
Yeah, and it didn't feel like a Scream movie, if you know what I mean. But it's
Yeah, I guess I get what you mean. But I got one thing to say before I move on. Like this is basically my response to the Scream movies. Carnage candy.
Pretty
They're
good
not
in
really
the
that.
six, I'd
Look,
agree,
it's
but
mostly
no.
gut stabs and the occasional knife stab in the head in Scream 4.
yeah, and Scream 6 is
I was meaning to the
glorious
franchise.
movie.
Like
No,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
whole
the
franchise
franchise
is
is
not
The
not
whole
equal to
franchise,
Scream 4.
the whole franchise is not.
Pretty tame.
Yeah, like
Scream
for
4 does push a little bit.
and Scream 6.
I mean, I can tell you the bedroom scene in Scream 4 definitely inspired the bedroom scene.
I
in
never said it
Terrifier
was
2.
your closet.
No, I was saying
I'm referencing the Scream 4 bedroom scene.
but yeah, I was saying like in regards to the gore in the bedroom scene in Scream 4, definitely inspired the gore in the bedroom scene in Terrifier 2. Like I'm calling it right now, dude.
I don't know about that, but maybe.
But I
Like,
mean,
it
like,
did, honestly. Like
I feel like there's definitely hints of the Scream 4 killing Terrifier.
Cam,
Yeah.
what's your ranking?
Okay, so my top 3 is probably different than either of yours. First place for me is Scream 6.
mm,
I like that, buddy. I like that.
I really like the switch up with it. I thought having 3 killers was really clever. It's a little convoluted, but I still think it was clever.
the only thing that I think that doesn't make sense about Scream 6 is the fact that, like, how would you piece together where the killers are at, specifically because of, like,
Mm-hmm.
if you-
I would say
if you
specifically
figure
Quinn.
it out. Quinn, if you think
Quinn
about it,
could not
Quinn
piece
was
No,
together
Quinn makes sense.
whatsoever.
Quinn makes
Quinn
sense.
did not, because apparently Quinn was the ghost face that chucked the black dude like through a window.
Yeah, apparently Quinn was the
But,
attacker of
yes.
Gale, which
Okay.
Yeah,
In
that
terms
was
of
true.
strength,
Yeah.
yeah, it's questionable, but she
that was
would be the only one to get to them. I mean, you could
That is true.
argue.
there's just times where you just kind of gotta let that go and treat
Well,
treat
no, you
Ghostface
could
as his own
argue-
character.
Took
Right,
them
but the
by
thing is,
surprise.
with Scream is
that
that you expect more because
maybe-
Scream is smarter than that.
Yeah.
But I was mostly gonna say, besides Quinn's reveal, I definitely did not see the detective's reveal coming when it came to him being Ghostface.
Oh, not at all. I
didn't see
just
that
the
coming at all.
I was
like,
full on
whoa,
expecting
what?
Kirby.
Dermot
Like,
is the
they-
ghost.
I even thought it was gonna be Kirby too.
Yeah,
But-
the detective had me believing it was Kirby until like his reveal happened.
But
What about the
but
rest
can
of your
we, But let me just say this though: can we at least all agree that Ethan's was obvious? Like,
Yeah.
It was pretty
For
obvious.
sure.
Can we all agree on that?
I
His
mean,
was
I mean,
very
fucking-
obvious. Like,
I almost
when it
it's
came
one
to
of those
him, like, even
obvious
the-
twists.
hold on one second. When it came to him delivering some of his dialogue to Chad, like especially the night after one of the kills, or even no, the morning after one of the kills, it was the latter kill. After that happened, he was like, "I was at EMD," and I was like, "Okay."
But that actually does make sense, because
I
if
was
he
like,
actually
sus.
had an alibi, if that alibi turned out to be fake, and then they actually checked that he wasn't in class, that would have exposed him. The detective could have easily done the latter kill. Plus, he's way stronger than his son, so I buy
Yeah,
that.
but, like, what I'm trying to say is, like, as soon as he said that, though, like right to Chad, I was like, sus.
Yeah.
But I do believe he was in EMT class, though, because, again, I feel like you actually have to have an alibi in order for them to not rule you out. But I get what you're saying, like, to easily, like, deflect and prove himself.
Like, it's like one of those. It's like, again, even like when you listen to some of the dialogue when it comes to certain characters, it's like, okay, when it, like, it's like one
Yeah.
of those like connect the dots situations, you know?
Ethan got defensive too fast, and his alibi was made too
Yeah, that's
quickly.
why I'm trying to say like why his was obvious.
Yeah,
Like,
He got
why he would
defensive, like, way too
instantly
quick.
bring up, like, you can ask anybody, I was there.
he instantly had the alibi there, which means he went there knowing that he would be accused.
Exactly.
But for my second place, I'm gonna go with Scream from 2022, Scream 5. I love that. That
I
was
respect it, man.
That was of course my first horror movie I saw in theaters. And I have a really cool interaction. I did this for Scream 6, but I thought it was more fun for Scream 5. I have a Ghostface costume. I wore it to the theater to go watch it. And on my way into the theater, one of the employees stopped me and he wanted a picture with me in the costume.
That's
Cool.
cool.
I thought when you said stopped you, I was like, oh shit, you're doomed.
Oh no,
Yeah,
he was completely chill. He just wanted a picture with me in front of the Scream poster.
Maybe you were the killer in Scream 2 in the bathroom.
Oh no, that was me.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
But I thought the killer reveal really works. Richie's my personal favorite Scream killer. Because I was
gonna say that
something
about
that
Richie
does
for a
not
second.
happen a lot in the Scream franchise. We don't really get to know the killers before the reveal, and I thought we got to spend a lot of time with Richie before the reveal happened. So that's why it really worked for me. He also what Sam did to him was brutal, and then it was one up to by Detective Bailey's kill. But whatever.
I was gonna say, when it came to Richie, I'm not sure if you can, and I'm sure if everybody can agree with me, but Amber's was obvious.
Amber's
like-
was obvious, so
Yeah.
obvious.
Like that was kind of obvious.
I
But I
was
was gonna
still
say with
shocked.
Richie though, like with Richie, like when he was walking up to Sam and then stabs her and then stabs her like right in the side.
Yeah,
I was like, wait, how was he Ghostface though? Because he was with them in the hospital.
it just means that Richie was so smart, and it's
Yeah,
obvious
that
that he
makes sense,
didn't.
though, because that was Amber, the one that killed Dewey.
Hey,
That-
Yeah,
he was
exactly.
nice.
So you're
am I a
telling
mod
me?
on your channel?
So, wait, hold on one second. It's like you're telling me that her short ass is the one that killed Dewey.
Okay, the height difference.
Connect the dots here. Connect
Like
the
I
dots.
said,
I
about-
agree with you on the height difference. However, even though we'll get to my opinions on Scream 5 later, well, don't spoil it to don't spoil it to Cam.
I'm not going to. I'm not that
But-
stupid.
Scream has always kind of fucked with the height of its killers. To be fair,
Yeah, like I
Yeah.
said when we
I
were
mean,
talking
it does,
about.
but then it's like with that one, I'm like, there's no way you kill Dewey.
Like I said when we were talking about the death of like Garel's boyfriend in Scream 6, when it comes to like the heights and builds of the killers during kill scenes, you just kind of gotta let it slide under the rug a little bit to make the reveal work more. Because if you think about it too much, all of the reveals will fall flat. But,
Exactly. Every fucking killer is short as hell.
But I love Jack Quaid. He's one of my favorite actors. Like My Adventures with Superman, The Boys, and of course Scream 5. I love him, so I'm really happy that he was in this. And his reveal was really shocking. I thought he really played it really well, especially the craziness was really well done. But yeah, third place for me is going to be the original Scream because that can't not be in the top 3. I would probably I could swap 5 and 1 like anytime, but yeah, Scream 1, I don't really have to explain it that well. I think the first movie's a masterpiece and one of the best horror movies. Fourth place, I'd go with Scream 2. Scream 2 I thought really works. I think that they did kind of the idea of Scream 2 better in Scream 6. With like them leaving Woodsboro and going somewhere else, but of course Scream 2 is really fun. The killer reveal, like Mickey, I don't really like as a killer, but doing Billy's mom worked pretty well.
Yeah,
and
Billy Loomis's mom. I was like, wait, what?
That's a fun twist, and I like how we saw her periodically after the kill
the way
scene.
that Kevin Williamson did that, like, kind of twist in his script, I was like, Kevin Williamson, you fucking genius.
And now he's directing Scream 7, so
which is going to be interesting, but let's not talk about that at the moment. So,
but
I don't want to depress myself.
Yeah, fifth place, I'll go with Scream 4. I think it's pretty good. I think it's just a decent movie. The color grading sucks for the movie, and just the way it looks, it doesn't look good with whatever they did to the camera of it. But I think the kills are fun. I think Jill is my second favorite killer for the franchise behind Richie, because like no one would have seen that coming.
Yeah, man, I don't blame you on that one.
Yeah, and then last place is going to be Scream 3. It's just the weakest in the franchise, I think. I think it's like bare minimum. I don't think there's a bad Scream movie, but there's got to be a worse one. I don't like Roman as a killer at all. I don't like the twist that he's related to Sidney at all. I think the kills are pretty neutered in Scream 3. And yeah, I don't like Sidney as a character in Scream 3 either.
I mean, that's kind of fair, honestly.
But
all right, now let's get to mine. And you guys are about to get really.
And unfortunately, after your ranking, I'm gonna have to tune out.
I'm actually gonna have to head out too. I've got to get going. But
yeah, I'm excited to hear this ranking.
Number 1 is Scream 2.
That's fair. That's fair.
Scream 2.
I'm not mad at that.
To me,
Well,
I used to not like Scream 2. I used to think 2 and 3 were okay, but I've grown to love Scream 2. It's one of my favorite films. It's one of my favorite sequels. To me, it takes everything about Scream 1 and really builds upon the meta-ness, but in a great way, and it sets the template for every sequel. And in my opinion, most sequels after this tried to copy Scream 2 way too much, because Scream 2 was all about the killers trying to recreate the kills in the first Scream. Scream 3 kind of did the same thing. Well, not Scream 3, but Scream 4. Scream 5 did as well, to a degree. And in my opinion, Scream 2 has the best twist, because you did not expect the news reporter to be Mrs. Loomis.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's ballsy as hell, and it was not disingenuous, unlike a certain kill we're going to get to later on, that they killed Randy. I actually thought that was clever. It upped the stakes. And I love Scream 2. I love Mickey. I fucking love Mickey. I'm a Mickey apologist. He is... Oh, there won't be a trial. I fucking love his death where he just flips over after he gets shot multiple times.
That was fun.
Scream 2 is great. And I love the way it ties in with Scream 1. And I love how Mrs. Loomis does not get traditionally killed by Sidney. Well, technically, unless you count the headshot, but I think she was dead before that. But
just in case.
Just in case, yeah.
But I do want to say while we're on this topic, not only is my favorite horror movie of all time a sequel, but my favorite horror movie of all time is Child's Play 2.
Fair.
That's a good one for sure.
That's a good pick, dude.
Favorite
Number
horror
2 is
movie
Scream
of all
1.
time
It's
right
freaking
there.
great. You
That's awesome.
little shit.
Number
Like,
2 is
bro,
Scream
when
1.
he just like is just like melting down on Andy, and then what's her name? Kyle?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like drops all those good guy doll boxes right on him, and
Yeah.
I thought he was crushed by them, and it's like, wait, boxes don't do shit to Chucky.
Yeah.
The next stream we got to talk all about Child's Play stuff. Where I know.
Oh
our
yeah,
focus is
we
Scream.
have to do it right. We have to go around the room and just rank the Child's Play movies, and I mean,
With
any horror
the
franchise.
seasons of
you
the
know,
show.
honestly.
Got to
But-
include the seasons as well.
But Scream 1 is my second favorite. It's not number 1 just because I feel like Scream 2 really took the sequel format and flipped it on its head.
Fair enough.
Scream
Yeah.
1's great.
Yeah, I get you.
I mean, the reveal, look, let's be real here. Billy was pretty fucking obvious. I mean, you know,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
was. Like, he kind of was. Like, let's be real.
Dude was the shocking killer in that movie.
Number
I think.
3 is going to be Scream 4.
Okay.
Yes. Scream 4 is, in my opinion, one of Wes Craven's best films as well. Scream 4
Mm.
is one of my favorite. In my opinion, it should have ended with 4. Yes.
That's
I said
fair.
it.
That's fair.
Fair
And
enough.
just like Wes Craven, I
I
get
love
it.
Jill as a killer. I'm fine with Rory as a killer as well. I love some of the comedy, like, wait, I'm gay. If that helps.
Like,
And then
That-
he tries
I'll
it
give
and
you
gets
that.
killed
I'll give
anyway.
you that though, bro. I'll give you that.
I love I love the bedroom kill. I never said it was in your closet.
So
That's
good.
Like
So
whenever
good.
he does, like whenever when Ghostface says that,
Mhm.
I never said I was not. I was hiding in your closet.
Jill
Like-
is
Like when he says
maybe
that, bro,
my
I'm like,
favorite
oh my
killer
god,
in the
no, don't do
franchise.
this. Like,
Jill is fantastic.
Jill, I'm
I
not
mean, Emma
sure.
Roberts was perfect for that, you know.
Oh, 100%. And like you said, she was set up as the new lead, and they didn't do it. And it is meta. It is meta. It plays
Very.
on reboots and remakes and
Mhm.
long-awaited sequels way better than what came after. And I said it.
Fair.
Fair enough, man. I'm not
Number 4 is where it gets really heated. Is Scream 3.
Mm.
Four, Scream
Over
3.
5 and 6,
We're gonna get
Like-
to 5 and 6. Don't you wait.
especially over 6.
Roman is one of my favorite killers as well.
That's fair.
Okay, this one I gotta hear out. This one I gotta hear you out. I gotta know why.
All right. Yeah, you're gonna hear the fuck out of me out. Scream 3 takes the Hollywood casting and does it best. The How to Close Out a Trilogy was great, and without Randy, it really set up the stakes better. I like Roman because you didn't expect him being kind of like the lazy director, and honestly, I didn't mind him being the brother to Sydney. I really didn't. I liked that twist, and honestly, I do like how it kind of felt like a closing of the chapter, and then Scream 4 was like the perfect epilogue. And I like the way that it just built on, Dewey's relationship with Gail in that movie. I also love the actress Gail in that movie. I don't care what anyone says, and I wanted her to live. I really did.
Heather Graham, I think, is the act. Is that right? Heather Graham?
I
Yeah.
believe- yes.
But no, I love her. She was amazing in Scream 3.
And I fucking love how ridiculous the house kill is with the explosion. It's
Yeah.
awesome.
Yes.
I don't
That's camp,
I
and
guess that.
I
I
appreciate
mean, that
it.
I'll give you that. That was kind of cool.
I don't know why
I'll
though.
give you that. The effects on the house explosion look pretty cool.
I
Yes.
forget his name, but I don't know why they killed off from Scream 2. What's his name? I forget. I'm so sorry.
No, Roman's the killer. What am I thinking? Cotton.
Why'd they kill Cotton? He had a perfect end in Scream 2, and they decided to kill him off. Randy, I accept. Cotton, I don't. Now, this is where it gets more controversial. Number 5 is Scream 6. I used to really not like Scream 6. I've kind of grown on it now. I kind of like it now. Scream 6, the New York setting, it's creative. I hate the killers. Fuck Quinn. Fuck Ethan. Fuck Bailey. Boring killers. Ethan was way too predictable. I didn't want to believe it was him because I thought they were leaning way too in that. But I like Scream 6 because it wasn't as bitter as 5, and I'll explain that in a minute. And I kind of like how it just focused on, it's cast better. I like Chad in this movie. I actually like Chad in Scream 6.
Chad should have died though.
In Scream 6, yeah.
Don't know if I agree with that, even though it is impossible how he should have lived.
Exactly. Yeah, that's like the only reason
true,
why.
but it's like, but I was like, I'm just glad. I'm like, I do agree with that. Like, he definitely should have been killed after like that many stabs, but at the same time, I'm glad he lived.
I'm glad he is too, but I feel like they were too scared to kill anyone in the core 4.
Yeah,
And I hate Chad's sister. I really don't like Chad's sister. I forget her name. I don't like her that much.
Mindy.
I love Mindy.
Mindy
What
is
did you
one
think of the
favorite
opening
Scream
scene
character,
of the
hands
movie?
down.
What
And
do
then
you
my
think of-
last favorite, and I do not like this film. This gave Radio Silence a bad name for me. Scream 5.
Oh.
I hate Scream 5. I really do. Scream 5 is, in my opinion, how to not do a sequel. I get the commentary that they were having about toxic fans, but in my opinion, it was a little bit too bitter. And I don't like that they killed Dewey. They comment about how all these sequels, like The Last Jedi and everything, do this and that. But then they just take that formula, roll with it, but don't comment on how they're trying to actually do something different and better with it. Because they're not.
See, but with the whole toxic fan angle, have you seen Star Wars fans?
Okay, yes, I agree. But that doesn't mean that doesn't give filmmakers the right to just treat us dumb. Okay, just because there's a few bad apples here and there. And I agree, yeah, the Star Wars fan base can be pretty bad, but I also agree that we have the right to criticism to a degree. I don't think death threats are good, and I don't think anything like that is correct. I mean, I agree with you when Last Jedi came out. The actresses, they got it pretty bad, and I agree that that's wrong. But Scream 5, to me, was just a little bit too bitter. I don't like the way they killed Dewey, and I do not like Richie as a killer.
That's fair.
And I do not like, God, what was it? Amber's name?
Amber, yeah.
Amber.
I don't like Amber's a killer.
Amber was not a good killer.
Not at all. And to me,
Even though I thought, like, let me just say this though. Even though the reveal was really obvious, I liked how they kind of revealed it. They were just like even though again I thought the reveal was obvious, but like I like the way that they revealed it. Though.
I do like her reveal. Like, I know.
I know.
like that.
Boom. Like and then shoots her right. Then just shoots her right in the face. I'm like, that's clever.
That was fun.
Like, that
The
was pretty clever.
reveal worked. Like the reveal worked really well for me while we were in the theater because it was so unexpected and no one was expecting a killer reveal in that moment.
I
But
wasn't expecting that either. Like what?
Yeah. So when the gun
when she
just
shoots her in
goes
the face,
off
I
and
was
it's like,
I
oh,
was like, I'm not joking you. When I saw that in the theater, when the reveal happens, she shoots her in the face. I was like, wait, whoa.
yeah, because she just shoots and then she goes, "Welcome to Act 3," and it's just like, okay, guess we're ending it all now.
and it's so frustrating because I know that Melissa Barrera is a good actress. I know Jenna Ortega is a good actress. I know everyone involved is talented. I just don't like Scream 5.
Fair
That
enough.
is fair. That is
That's
fair.
valid.
But at the very bottom of the fucking barrel is Scream the series,
Fair enough.
The
Sucks.
MTV series.
especially season 3. I promise you, as much as you guys don't like Scream 3, that show is like
No, the show's horrible.
it's horrible. It's
I've
awful.
only like
It's
watched like
so
a couple minutes of
god-awful.
it, and I was like, nope, I'm done.
Yeah,
No,
so
no, no.
it's a,
Yeah, you're done. Good. Don't. I used to actually be a crazy person that liked it at first. That's how fucking lunatic I was at one point. But I never liked season 3. Ever.
yeah.
Season 3
No.
is awful. Bad.
Yeah, I guess
Bad. But hopefully Scream 7's good. I'm excited for Kevin Williamson directed.
I doubt that Scream 7 will be any good, personally.
Look,
yeah, since they fire Melissa Barrera.
I mean, I agree. I do think it sucks that Melissa Barrera got fired. I agree with that. However,
But here's the thing, though. She didn't even do anything wrong.
no, I agree. However, However, Kevin Williamson is coming back. And again, I think it sucks that she got fired. I agree. I agree.
A part of me is
However,
excited that
that
Nev's
is-
back.
However, that's Spyglass's fault.
Yeah,
I blame Spyglass for that,
same.
not Kevin Williamson. I can't be mad at Kevin Williamson.
And honestly, like, even though as much as I love Christopher Landon, I'm glad he stepped out of that due to those events.
I'm so glad Radio Silence stepped out. I'm so glad. So glad. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Thank you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Thank you. Thank you. The
Relax.
radio has been silenced. The mute button is on.
Oh, relax, bro. I mean,
Ready
You got a
or
new
not
film
also
that's coming out in
sucked.
April.
I don't
That
care what
actually-
anyone says. Yes.
What?
That movie is crap.
I think that movie's rad. I'm sorry.
I think that movie
I love Ready
is
or Not.
Samara Weaving.
So, Mike,
Gee, what a badass final girl. Does
Hey, Mike.
barely any killing in the movie.
actually, hold on. Wait,
And
Mike.
way better than the Babysitter and Babysitter Killer Queen in the last 30 minutes. Ready or Not's garbage.
I still don't care what you say. I love Radio Silence.
I know.
And I'm really excited for Abigail coming out in April. I'm
I'll
really
see
excited.
Abigail
Abigail. Look,
so
I'll see
fun.
Abigail. I'll give them a chance because maybe they could turn turd into gold. And
I mean, bro, the concept of that film is golden. A ballerina vampire. That's
yeah, no, I'll
gold.
watch Abigail. But I heard they want to remake Escape from New York. Yes, I heard that. I'm like, no, I'm going to turn you off. I'm going to put down the volume on this radio. I'm going to change the station. We're out of here.
God.
We're out of here, Radio
What's with
Silence.
these Radio Silence puns? But
Okay,
but
next
I can tell
thing-
you this though. I can tell you this, guy. This is the last thing I want to talk about before we get out of here because we do need to get out of here.
Yeah.
So
God, I
we all know
love
Sean Chandler. We all
uh-huh.
know Sean Chandler. He attended the South by Southwest Film Festival. So he got to see the world premiere of my most anticipated film of the year, Monkey Man.
Okay.
That was Monkey Man
And
was
that
so good.
movie, as of right now, has a 100% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Okay.
Okay, wait. I'm not dogging on your movie, but everything gets 100% Rotten Tomatoes.
After
Not
South by
everything.
Southwest, especially after South by Southwest, especially because you're seeing a movie at South by Southwest in literally the best possible way to see a movie. You have a big crowd. You have the world premiere of half the movies that they have there, and you are literally sitting in the crowd with half of the cast and crew.
Yeah, it's
That is
hard
an
not to
incredible
want to.
experience. Yeah,
It's hard not to want to simp over a movie after that.
yeah.
I'm just
So,
kidding, but it's
like-
true. It kind of is true. The experience is great, but I don't know if that makes it. Now, I'm not saying Monkey Man is good. I actually don't know if I've seen a trailer for Monkey Man, to be honest with
Okay,
you.
check it out.
Monkey Man looks rad, though.
Yeah.
It was
Okay,
so good.
But to be fair, Monkey Man had 100%, right? The Fall Guy had 100%, and the Roadhouse remake had 100%. Which, if you ask me,
No, the Fall Guy's at 91.
Oh,
Yeah, I was gonna say-
it had
wait.
100% when it dropped.
Before Mike, you know what? You know what? I told y'all that Roadhouse remake was not going to be good, and you guys were like, "Well, the original's outdated."
Well, okay, I didn't say it was outdated. It was just like one of those movies that is prime for a remake. I don't.
Yeah,
think
and
that
it
it's
got
outdated.
a prime shit one.
We don't know. That
Okay,
yet.
goodbye.
I know that. I'm
We
not
don't
going to
know
see
that
it.
Okay.
I
okay.
do want to say though
yeah,
about
Mike
Sean
Mike and I are
Chandler.
definitely watching that.
But-
I'm looking forward to it.
But the thing is that the Roadhouse remake, even though there was a lot of like kind of hate toward it, it still debuted with 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. Same thing with the Fall Guy. It went down, but with the initial batch of reviews day one, it had 100% at one point.
That's not always true though. They don't always land at 100% though because
Most of the
um,
time they do. With
because-
South by Southwest, they do because you see
not
them in the
always
best
though
possible-
because Immaculate only landed at a 67. So
Oh, okay. Well, I mean,
so that's not always
that
true.
that is true. But most
Wait, what are you
movies at
asking,
South by
Steven?
Southwest,
What is Immaculate? I've never heard of that.
That's a new film with Sydney Sweeney. Like
it's
like,
basically like
she's playing as a
nuns.
nun who was
Yeah,
pregnant.
it's basically Nuns, but Rosemary's Baby.
Okay, so
And
you know what,
she-
guys?
and
I don't know about
the
you, but
funny
Immaculate,
thing
one of
is,
my
though-
most anticipated movie of the year now.
Same.
You know, I think one of the best performances all year. Definitely visually stunning. You know what?
For more
Sign me
reasons
up for a
than one.
ticket. I'm gonna get a matinee. We're going right now.
But I was gonna say though,
Mhm.
with that,
Mhm.
If you guys watch the Tonight Show with Jimmy Fallon, I actually learned about this for Sydney Sweeney for that movie. Like, so we all know that her character is pregnant, so she had to wear a fake belly for most of it.
Oh, never
Her
mind then.
response to
I
this-
heard this. I heard this.
So her response was, I actually really enjoyed it
Oh,
because
she got snacks.
yeah, because I found out it was a great place to put snacks. And I was like, oh my, you rule, like oh my god, dude, that is so funny.
Oh yeah, Sydney Sweeney. She's so stunning. Oh, yeah, no, she's funny too. Yeah, no, I agree.
Like, you gotta admit that
Hey,
though, that's really funny.
Steven,
Yeah.
she's mine, pal.
No,
No,
I'm
fuck
not
I already
gonna.
won.
I'm not gonna
And
mention
fuck
what Luke
you,
said
fuck you, I
earlier
won.
on the stream.
Listen, boys. She's mine.
Please. She's mine.
She's
Youngest
mine.
at the table gets it.
Please.
Dude, I'm
Fuck you.
I'm closer than you, Mike.
I am
Youngest at
older
the
than
table.
all three of you, mind
I said
you.
youngest at the table gets it.
No,
I'm youngest.
No,
I'm youngest.
no,
I'm
no,
youngest
no.
then. Then I get Sydney
Adult
Sweeney.
is speaking.
Wait, how old is you?
Wait,
I'm
actually,
15,
no.
how
Wait,
old
tell
are
me
you?
how old you think I am.
Wait, I'm 16.
How old do you
I
think
get
I
her
am?
then. I get Sydney Sweeney then.
How old do you think I am?
Oh!
Let's go.
I'm
Wait, how old
20.
do you guys think I am actually? Just out of curiosity.
25.
27.
Ouch, I'm 24, you dicks.
Oh!
You fucking assholes. God, I'm like an old man to you now. Jesus Christ.
Well, you look about 27 to me, dude.
I was gonna say 23.
Oh, okay. Well, okay. Mike has
Who I
definitely
give
climbed back
you?
up in the ranks, but
I'm
fuck
being
you.
Okay,
stuck
let me
up,
just say
dumbass.
Let me ask you guys this. How old do I look?
43.
You look about 80.
42.
I don't know, maybe 80 in my opinion. Yeah.
I don't know. I'm horrible at
I don't know,
getting
maybe
ages, so-
18.
Hey,
40.
you call me a clown? Am I a clown to you?
No, we look the exact same. We both look 16. All right.
Like,
okay.
I am
Let's just
freaking-
settle it. Cam gets.
I'm like, come
Cam
on
gets
now.
Sydney.
Like,
Cam gets.
Like,
No,
Yeah, I get Sydney
I
Sweeney,
don't
guys.
care.
comments from people, like, not on YouTube, but I've gotten comments from people in real life saying, like, bro, you're like, I was a sophomore in high school by then. Like, I was about like 15. Like, and I was like, bro, you a senior? I was like, dude, I'm 15. Like,
Damn.
come on now, man. And like, as of right now, I mean, I've even had comments from people saying that I'm like, I look like I'm 30. Like,
Okay, that's just mean. That's just fucking mean.
dude,
Because you don't
like,
look
I'm not even kidding you. Some people even said I even look like I'm 30.
Okay, so then they're idiots. But that's besides the point.
I'm like, dude,
Who the
I'm
fuck do you
20.
look 30?
Like, no, like, it's just people in real life though, just not in YouTube comments. Like, I've never got.
Don't
people,
worry,
like,
when my
saying, like, dude, are
girlfriend
you like
Sydney
30?
Sweeney comes over, it'll
No,
be okay.
she's mine, guys. We already decided she's mine. I
Yeah,
don't know
Cam,
what to
no,
tell you.
Actually, no.
no.
The ring decides, and the ring goes to here. So
Whoa.
I win.
Okay, I'm gonna break into your house and take the ring, so it's all fair and square.
Well, guess
I
what?
have
Well,
always
guess
won.
what? Hey, Cam, guess what?
What?
She bought the correct size for me, so it's not even gonna fit your finger.
It probably won't, but we'll see. Oh, but I do want to mention
The rings,
about
hey, the rings always decide there, my man. The rings always decide.
Hey,
fair.
And it's the
Ring-
perfect size, so
ring-
I win.
The ring.
Oh,
That's not a ring.
no,
That might be it,
no,
that might be it.
no. That's
That's
fair.
not
I
a
have to
ring.
respect. I have to give respect.
This
I do
is
want to mention about Sean Chandler is that he's actually really nice. On Instagram DMs, we actually chatted for a bit. I
Oh,
want
that's
to brag about
I've
that.
heard of him.
nice.
Seen some of his vids.
So
Yeah,
we
I
talked
wanna-
about the Flash. Funny enough, we talked about the Flash and like the emotional moments in it.
Oh yeah,
Which
no,
is-
I got so emotional when I saw those awful CGI babies and how poorly rendered my heart was.
Okay, okay, stop.
We're done. We got so much to talk about next stream. That's gonna be fun. I
Yeah,
can't wait for that.
but I
Especially
also,
cosplay. I'm gonna put together a ranking.
But I do want to say this though, really quick. About Monkey Man. I've talked about this with Mike a couple of nights ago. Actually, even last night. That movie, not only from the trailers is it going to be a wild ride. Even when I looked at the rating reason for why it's rated R, I'm like, oh, this is going to be wild.
Wait, is that the action movie with one of the Skarsgårds?
Dev Patel.
That's Dev Patel.
Oh no, I'm thinking of something else. Fuck.
I
Oh
was
wait,
talking
isn't
about
Dev
Monkey
Patel
Man.
directing Monkey Man?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Dev Patel's directing Monkey Man.
Okay, I got it completely mixed up with a different movie then. Never
Yeah.
mind.
Also,
So, like,
also,
when I saw the reason why it was rated R, though, I was like, oh my god, dude, this is gonna be nuts.
Also, Dev Patel put in a lot of hard work with it. He broke his arm.
Nice.
I think he had an eye injury or something like. I have.
He even tore his shoulder.
Yeah, he tore his shoulder. That's what. I don't think he broke his arm. I think he tore his shoulder. I don't remember what the.
I
other
think
one
he's check on the archives for yours because I don't think it's up on your story anymore.
was. No, probably not.
So yeah, like I would say, just check the archive because they always save it for the archives.
He broke his shoulder?
No,
Tore his
tore
shoulder.
his shoulder. Didn't break it, tore it.
Holy shit.
Oh wait, hold on. Popping into the last goddamn minute.
Noah Kaser.
My brother, how's it going, bud?
I can't see you.
Oh.
Yeah, John Cena to you.
There you go.
Oh, look, it's the Hallmark chill. How you doing, bud? Nothing with you.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm talking to a lot of Hallmark celebrities too.
But
Oh yeah, no, Hallmark's great. I'm just kidding. How you doing, man?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you all doing in this chat? Simping over Miss Sydney
Sydney
Sweeney,
Sweeney.
who's closer to my age.
Mm.
No, hold on. Let me make something clear. I am not simping. She will naturally come to me.
We're all
already came to me,
disgusting.
dude.
We're not simping. We're
I'm
She will
disgusting.
naturally
already came to me, dude.
I'm sure.
I mean, look, I'm disgusting and ugly and overweight, but I mean, come on, guys.
I mean,
You haven't
sure,
met me.
but
You
None of
haven't
us
met
knew
me.
how to
if
respond to
people
him.
if people like here's my thing though. When if girls just judge you by your weight, that's just fucked up, dude.
Mike, right now, seriously.
I
You're-
love
you're
my
gonna- you're gonna
girlfriend.
do this
but-
right now, bro?
I love my girlfriend, but God.
Dude, the rings always decide, dude. And this ring is the perfect size. So you can't win on this one, there, buddy.
No.
Put that hand down.
No.
That's you,
Yeah.
boy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
How you doing, Noah?
Fuck you, Mike.
I don't know what happened to my Wi-Fi.
Uh-oh.
All you guys went bye-bye, and I don't know where you went.
Ruh-roh, Reggie.
You don't see me?
No, I don't see you.
No.
Oh. He's like, wait. It's like, wait. How can he taste it if you can't see him?
So, what did you guys think of the X-Men '97 creator getting fired?
I did not see that one coming.
I haven't seen anything X-Men 97 related in terms of the new cartoon coming out.
The director had to do something bad for him to get fired. He was already talking. He was already talking with Marvel about doing season 3 of the show before he got fired.
Damn.
He already wrote season 2 of the show as well. But he's producing the show. He's writing it and he's directing it, and show running it. So he's like big on the project. And yeah, he was fired. We don't know why. But like all of his socials were deleted and everything. So he must have done something big.
Mm-hmm.
He had to sign like an NDA or something.
But yeah, so crazy.
What do you think he could have done?
No clue.
Maybe he would have been. Maybe he's the killer in Scream 7.
Probably.
That's why. I mean, he would have been a much better killer than the Ritchie family. I'll tell you that much, guys. Am I right?
Hold on 1 second.
God.
Oh, come on. Screw that. One.
Yeah, no, I don't know if you were here about it,
One
but I was
sec,
just
one sec.
dropping bombs on my Scream take.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Monkey Man says Dev Patel broke his hand, 2 toes, tore his
Wait,
shoulder, and
hey.
got an eye infection.
What?
Yep, that's what
Mhm.
happened.
God,
But,
I don't want him to die. Why would he? He doesn't have to work that hard. Good grief.
Exactly. Yeah.
But I was gonna say to that hot take for a second from Steven. I don't mean this literally, but like I'm just saying, like for diehard Scream fans, like for the Scream fan base, this is what they would be doing.
Good. Let them come after me. Because Roman is one of the best killers, and I will die on this hill that he's better than Richie.
I'm not talking about the killers anymore.
And he's
I was
better
like-
than Quinn.
I just know for a second that like some people in the Scream fan base would pretend like they're the FBI and then just be like, hold on. FBI, open up.
Well, the Scream fan base sold out if they can't recognize the brilliance of Scream 3.
Or maybe Scream 3 just didn't have any brilliance to it.
Or maybe
Oh,
Oh shit.
Oh, he's gone.
I was like, oh. we really just scared him off.
Oh, yeah.
On, he's back.
I'm so sorry. I had to fight off Scream fans.
Did you go freaking Jason Statham on him or something like that, or what the fuck did you do?
I don't know.
He's the
Man.
Scream keeper.
It's just I after hearing all these takes that, you know, Amber and look, Scream tries to reference Reddit and 4chan. That's when you really know the cringe of Scream 5. Like,
I mean,
think if
I
it was
guess,
so
but it
clever
didn't
because they
really
acknowledge
bother me.
real world social media. They're like, "Hello, you fellow young audience, how you do? We have Reddit and 4chan in our movie."
I think it works better than a desperate director who died, and then it's like, oh no, he's alive. Oh, and he's Sydney's
Well,
brother.
you know,
Oh,
at least
he
one
was part of
desperate
the original
director.
movie, but you just didn't know.
At least one desperate director, could handle off a bunch of people by himself, like one man army.
I don't know if you actually heard of it, but Scream 3 originally had 2 killers, and the one girl who was playing Sydney in the movie version of Scream
Yeah.
was the second killer, and then they
Because
like
Kevin
cut it
Williams-
randomly.
Because of fun fact, I told this one before. The show The Following with Kevin Bacon, where he's chasing cult serial killers, was actually the original script of Scream 3. Like that was actually the original script of that, but because of the shooting at Columbine, they scrapped it because they wanted to make it more sensitive to current events.
Yeah.
During that, so basically, to make that show, he took that script and made The Following. So,
And look, is Scream 3 overly comedic because of the fact that they had to tone themselves down? Yes, but I think it works so well. I think Scream 3 is such a good film. Noah, what is your take on Scream 3?
Well, I actually did a Scream ranking
Oh, what is
on
it?
my channel.
Oh, I got.
We'll take this one quick though, because we really got.
Because I gotta head out. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Make it
Let me
quick.
see. I'm gonna pull it up. Let me see. Where's my list? There it is. Okay, so my least favorite is Scream 2. I don't like Scream 2.
Oh, he's pissed.
You motherfucker!
That's his favorite.
You
Scream
jackass!
6. Scream 6.
And
Okay.
that's Sam's favorite.
Scream 3.
But do you like it?
I appreciate that being
I
at the
really
bottom.
do like it.
Okay, good. You
What's the bottom?
won me over a little bit.
Scream, the 5th one,
Oh,
is just called Scream. So
Oh,
it's not
Okay,
Scream 5.
I did that bait and switch too, though, to be fair.
buddy. Yeah, buddy.
Scream 4, and then the original Scream.
Yeah, Scream 4 love. Let's go.
But the best one is Scream: The Inside Story.
No. The best one is Scream the TV series.
No, fuck you.
Oh, yes.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
No,
Fuck you.
Mike.
Fuck you. Fuck you.
Get out.
Mike, come on.
Love you, Steven.
Fuck you, Mike.
Mike, come on.
I
No.
will fucking go over there with a movies and train, and I'm gonna mess you up, bitch.
Mike, come on, man.
Even though I'm
Let's go.
weak, I'll tough him up. I'll tough him up.
Yeah, stick him up. Stick him up.
Maybe that's not
Scream
why I
season 3 is
understand.
one of the worst pieces of television I've ever seen.
I'm just
My
kidding.
God.
I've never seen the show, so
Don't,
Don't waste your
don't.
time.
I'm not gonna. I'm not
Mike,
gonna.
Mike,
Oh,
I'm
my
not
God.
gonna lie, bro. That was clever.
Noah, listen. I forgive you since you're only a human being for putting Scream 2 so low. It's okay. We all make mistakes.
Were we not just shouting at Mike over a joke?
We all make mistakes.
Well, I mean, it's okay for Mike as well because clearly Mike, not thinking straight, maybe a screw went loose, and it's okay. I forgive you too.
Oh my
I forgive all of you.
God.
I forgive
Well-
every
well,
single.
Wait.
Yes.
Let's be honest here. All right.
Yes. Yes.
Are you living a double life? You just quoted a Hannah Montana song. Everybody makes mistakes. So is it you who's going to be the Scream 7 killer, living a double life and hiding something? Are
Yeah.
you the Scream 7 killer?
I am the Scream 7 killer. How did you know?
Wait, are we the ones making the mistakes, or is it you?
Oh,
I never said I was hiding in your closet.
I never said I was hiding in your closet.
I never said I was hiding in your closet. But
Maybe I am
Wait.
the Scream 7 killer. And maybe I'm trying to get back at Radio Silence as my first victim. I'm just kidding.
That would
how
actually
dare you?
that would be fucking insane though if they actually
That'd be
did
too
that.
meta.
That
Oh.
actually be really cool though. I'm not gonna
That
lie.
would be so meta though. Like if the opening kill was those two working on like a
Scream
stab
sequel?
like a
Another
stab
stab movie?
sequel. Yeah, if
A
they were
stab
working on like a stab sequel, that would be fucking rad.
I'll be like,
That would be
surprise,
so
Tyler
cool, man.
Gillespie, whatever the hell your name is.
Uh-huh.
I really think they do it. They have a good sense of humor about them. They do it.
I think you're giving him way too much credit, Buster Brown.
No,
Spyglass?
no.
Buster.
Oh,
Spyglass-
you
I
did
think
not
you give
hear my
Scream 3
you
too
did
much
not hear
credit
my ready or not
personally,
take
but
either,
whatever.
Did you, Noah?
Spyglass is not that smart.
No, they're not. But Noah, I'm
They're-
guessing
They're pretty
I got
stupid though, right?
Noah, wait.
Hmm?
So I'm assuming you're a Radio Silence fan, right?
I'm not as big of a Radio Silence fan, but I like them. I think they're perfectly fine.
I love
So
them.
you probably didn't hear about my ready or not take at all.
No.
I hate
I thought I had hot takes, but sure.
You and I are in the same boat, though.
like,
You
Cam,
and I enjoy
Cam, I'm
Madam
going to
Web.
be honest though.
Noah!
Bro,
Thank
I'm gonna
you,
say,
God. You were so cool today. Holy shit.
wait, what the hell just happened?
What?
Me and Noah both took you down by exposing Ready or Not for being not that great, being kind of mediocre.
You hate it though. That doesn't mean shit.
I do
I-
hate Ready or Not.
I
You
don't
said
hate
you
it.
hate it. He said it's not that
I
great,
do
but that doesn't
hate
mean he absolutely hates the
Part of
movie.
my hate is how much everyone hypes the fuck out of that movie and acts like it's the second coming of Christ.
Crummy of Christ.
Crumbing
That's
of
what he
Christ,
said.
like a little breadcrumb of Christ, if you will. But that movie's just so overrated. And I love Samara Weaving. That's the part that hurts so much, is that she's such a talented actress. And that movie's so overrated. Man, you think of that cover with her in the shotgun, she's gonna kick so much ass. The writers are like, nah, let's have you wailing in that awful scream she had through the entire movie. The family is boring, really cringy, and none of them really get great kills. I'm not really sure what makes this one stand out in terms of horror comedies. It's really lame. And God, the only thing good was the finale with the body explosions. And Mike, I can't tell if you're yawning or if you're shocked.
Both.
Oh my God, yeah.
Well, before I head out, I got to give one more hot take at least. Maintain my status as the king of hot takes. I would say that The Exorcist Believer is better
Okay, no, I'm
than.
done. Sorry.
Okay,
Austin,
wait,
sorry.
Let's hear him out. Let's
Sorry.
hear him out.
No.
Okay.
It's
Let's hear him out.
better
No, let's hear him out.
No.
than Scream
no.
4, 3, and 2.
I will raise you this. I will be the king of hot takes, all right?
Let me hear it.
And this will get me kicked out of the group chat, and I don't give two shits.
Well, this is my
Let me hear it.
last
Let me
night,
hear it. Let me
so-
hear it.
Let's hear
This
it.
movie is better than Scream 2, 3, and 6.
You son of a you piece of crap! I haven't seen that movie. I don't plan to, and I just know it's crap.
I will sit through this more than
That
most of the Scream films.
that movie is on my scale, bro. Big
Noah,
Goose
you asshole.
hero.
Okay, is it better or
Zero.
worse though than Exorcist Believer?
I have not
I
seen
think
Exorcist Believer.
honestly,
Good for
yeah,
you.
honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. After I sat through Imaginary, I think I somewhat owe that movie an apology, but it's still awful in every
Why
single
do you
way.
not like Scream 2, Noah? Please tell me. Please.
Scream 2 is boring. Janie is wasted. The kills are a little bit underwhelming.
Every
Oh.
Scream kill is underwhelming.
Yeah.
Well, seeing that
Every
movie only
single one.
twice, it's my least favorite, but it's a little too long. It starts to drag, and I saw the ending coming.
Oh my god, I'm in pain. I can't blame you for being smart about seeing the ending coming. That's actually pretty clever. How the hell did you see it coming?
It's multiple years of watching movies and lots of mysteries, man. Lots of mystery novels, and they connect pieces.
Oh my god.
I
No.
think we've all heard each other a lot tonight, and I think this is the end of the group chat as we know it.
No, we're still
I'm
working
in
through this, man.
pain. I am aching all over.
Okay, relax, dude.
Oh.
We're still friends. We'll still be friends. After
Yeah, maybe. I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
Yeah.
we'll still be friends. I mean,
I hate
here's
all
the
of
thing
you.
about this, really quick. I want to say this.
I hate
want to say
every
this
single
quick.
one of you.
Like after this,
The knife is being
we're-
twisted.
After this,
Too much.
we'll end it. I just want to say this is what's fun about film discussion. We like to sometimes give each other shit, like about.
And I
our
can
certain
forgive
opinions.
All of you.
But here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I love you, Steven.
But here's the thing, though. We shouldn't go too far with that. Like, because if we tend to go too far, that's when
To
it
be
starts
fair,
to
I
get
think
really
all of
heated.
us aren't aware we're joking, right?
We're
Oh,
all aware we're
Pretty
joking, but,
obvious
then
we're
some,
all
Oh, yeah.
but here's the thing, though. Some jokes can go too far.
I don't
Like-
think we've really gone that far, though, to be honest. I mean, I don't think we have.
Again, though, you say that, and then we're gonna go far with one joke. So
I feel like this is very much pointed toward one person, but I'm not gonna say who. It's not anyone in this room, by the way.
Please tell me after stream. I'm genuinely
Okay.
fucking curious.
Okay.
okay, but I'm just saying
Yeah.
though, don't get
Yeah.
too carried away with the jokes. Just like this is the thing. Like even if we can give each other shit, we still want to be respectful about our opinions. I mean, that's what's fun about film discussion.
I mean,
even if we have a bunch
no,
of
I
hot
mean,
takes, be respectful.
I'm not okay, but let me establish something. You know, I'm not genuinely mad about this, right?
I know, but I'm just saying, like, for people that are gonna come in and be trolls like this, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, okay, that's
Like,
fair.
I'm saying, like, with not just like coming into the stream, but just comments in general. Like, that's why I turned on subscriber only mode for these streams.
All right.
So
And
I
how
don't have to
did
deal with that kind of
Africa
bullshit.
stop HIV/AIDS virus get into the stream?
I don't know how long you've been subscribed.
And how
to
did it
me, but-
stop HIV and AIDS? Is the question.
How
Well, you
that
did-
just
doesn't-
pee in our belly button. Oh, no.
Oh. God damn, he wasn't gonna let that one go. But
He
yeah,
gave me the
guys, that'll
opportunity.
Yeah.
do it. We've gone on for almost 3 hours.
Yeah,
So-
but this is always so fun, and thank you all for having
No, Luke,
me.
you have to admit this
So-
was a fun stream. This was a fun.
This was one of the most fun Q&As I've ever done, for sure.
I always have a blast, and I want to thank all of you for welcoming me into like the film circle of this.
Oh, Cam, it's no problem, bro. You're always welcome here.
So it's always a blast.
Aw.
I mean, that's honestly what I'd like to do. Like whenever people come into these Q&As, I like to make them feel welcome.
Oh yeah, and I very much do. I feel very
I mean, even like
And then there's Steven over here. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck
no after
you!
tonight, me and
Okay,
Steven are
relax,
done. I'm never
Steven,
talking to
relax.
Steven again after
I know
this.
you're joking, but relax. But I gotta say one more.
Okay,
thing.
okay, no, you're right. Fuck you.
Okay, that's a much more subtle way to say it. So good job.
I can say class too. Yeah, fuck you.
Passive aggressive.
But I was gonna say though, but hold on one last thing. So, shit. I mean, okay, so that was even like when I first met Mike, like
Oh.
through one of my Q&As. Like I made him
Yeah.
feel welcome. Like,
I gotta say one thing. Shit.
fuck, bitch,
I gotta say one thing. Oh wait, I gotta piss.
shit, fuck. Shit fucker. Asshole. Greet you guys. We're gonna leave the stream.
I'm going home.
I had to change it up a little bit since we're gonna end here. Like, greet you guys. I'm gonna end the stream. See you later.
Oh.